The immortal jellyfish, scientifically known as Turritopsis dohrnii, is a fascinating creature that takes the idea of life and renewal to an extraordinary level. This tiny jellyfish, which is no larger than the size of a pea, has captivated scientists and nature enthusiasts alike due to its remarkable ability to revert back to its juvenile stage after reaching maturity. Imagine living in a world where you could start anew when life gets tough or when you face challenges. This jellyfish showcases nature's incredible adaptations, continuously intriguing researchers about its profound biological capabilities. Native to the Mediterranean Sea, the immortal jellyfish has spread its influence across oceans globally, being spotted in temperate and tropical waters all around. Its transparent bell and long trailing tentacles float gracefully in the ocean, but it is not just its physical beauty that captures attention. This jellyfish possesses a unique cellular mechanism that allows it to undergo a process called transdifferentiation. This fascinating process enables the jellyfish to transform its cells from one type to another, effectively allowing it to revert to its earlier form. The life cycle of the immortal jellyfish begins just like that of any other jellyfish, starting from a tiny larva that settles onto a surface and develops into a polyp stage. As it grows, it eventually transforms into a mature jellyfish. However, what sets Turritopsis dohrnii apart is that when faced with physical damage or adverse environmental conditions, it can revert to this polyp stage, essentially allowing it to escape death and begin its life cycle anew. This ability raises endless questions about the nature of life itself. In a way, each time the immortal jellyfish makes this transformation, it is as if it presses a reset button, returning to its youthful state without any of the age or damage it has accumulated. This phenomenon almost seems like something out of a science fiction novel, where characters find ways to evade aging and defeat mortality. Beyond its biological curiosity, the immortal jellyfish serves as an important subject for scientific research. By studying its cellular processes, scientists hope to uncover insights about aging and regeneration that could potentially impact medical science. The mechanisms that allow Turritopsis dohrnii to reverse its aging process may one day hold secrets for human health and longevity. Researchers are particularly interested in the ways in which this jellyfish can transform its cells and the implications this may have for our understanding of cell biology, regeneration, and even cancer. In addition to its incredible regenerative abilities, the immortal jellyfish is part of a broader ecosystem that contributes to the biodiversity of our oceans. Jellyfish in general play a crucial role in marine environments, serving as both prey and predator. They can be vital to the food chain, providing sustenance for various marine animals, including fish, sea turtles, and birds. Turritopsis dohrnii, despite its seemingly fragile appearance, plays its part in maintaining the delicate balance of oceanic ecosystems. Observing these jellyfish in their natural habitat can evoke a sense of wonder. Imagine drifting in the clear waters of the Mediterranean, watching as these ethereal creatures float effortlessly by, each one holding the potential for infinite renewal. It evokes a deep contemplation of resilience, the potential for change, and the beauty that exists in life's cycle. This little jellyfish reminds us that life can adapt and evolve, showcasing the wonders of nature in ways we are only beginning to understand. As researchers continue to study the immortal jellyfish, they hope to unlock the mysteries of its life cycle and the potential applications of its regenerative abilities. In the future, understanding the processes that Turritopsis dohrnii uses to reverse its cellular aging could provide innovative breakthroughs in how we approach health, disease, and even aging in humans. The jellyfish may be small, but its impact on science, biology, and our understanding of life's potential is boundless. The story of the immortal jellyfish is just one of many intricate tales hidden beneath the surface of the ocean. It serves as a reminder of the wonders of the natural world and the incredible adaptations that can be found within it. As we explore the oceans and discover more about creatures like Turritopsis dohrnii, we open the door to new understandings and possibilities that bridge the gap between nature and science. So next time you think about the marvels of life, remember this small jellyfish and the incredible journey it takes through the ocean's depths, constantly defying the limitations of nature with its astonishing powers of renewal. In the heart of the world's deserts, there exists a remarkable natural phenomenon known as the singing sand dunes. These awe-inspiring formations are not just a sight to behold. They have intrigued scientists and curious travelers alike for centuries. Picture an endless sea of undulating sand, stretching as far as the eye can see. But amidst this serene landscape lies a hidden orchestra, one that plays only when the conditions are just right. The singing sand dunes, found in various locations around the globe, including the famous dunes of the Namib Desert in Namibia, the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado, and even the deserts of Mongolia, create deep, resonating sounds that can be described as booming or humming. These enchanting sounds are not the product of any musical instrument, but rather a result of the unique properties of the sand grains themselves. So, what exactly causes this phenomenon? It all begins with the shape and size of the sand grains. In singing dunes, the grains are often larger and more rounded compared to those found in non-singing dunes. When the dunes are disturbed, such as when sand shifts down a slope or when the wind blows across a dune surface, the grains interact with one another in a fascinating way. As sand slides, it creates vibrations that travel through the air, producing sounds that range from low rumbles to higher-pitched whines. Imagine a giant natural instrument where shifting sands create a symphony of sounds echoing through the tranquil desert landscape. This phenomenon largely depends on several environmental factors. The humidity, temperature, and even the time of day can influence the sound produced by the sands. Scientists suggest that the ideal conditions often arise when the sand is dry and relatively warm, allowing for those perfect vibrations to resonate as they cascade down the dune slope. This is often why the phenomenon is more commonly observed in certain seasons or times of day. Interestingly, the sounds emitted by singing sand dunes can vary widely. Some dunes produce a deep, booming sound akin to that of a drum, while others may get a gentle, melodious hum. The tonal quality can change based on the slope of the dune, the amount of sand, and even the listener's position. This variability only adds to the mystery surrounding this natural wonder. Researchers have taken a keen interest in understanding the science behind the singing sands. Some studies have focused on the mechanics of sand motion and how vibrations are transmitted through grains. Others have explored the acoustics, attempting to decode the frequencies produced during the shifting process. These explorations reveal not only the intricate relationship between nature and sound, but also the underlying principles of physics at play. The singing sand dunes captivate visitors who venture into these remote environments. The experience of standing before a massive dune, feeling the warm grains slip through your fingers, is enhanced when the air resonates with the deep notes of nature. Many travelers describe the sensation as almost mystical, as if the very earth is communicating with them in its own language. This connection to the natural world often inspires awe and wonder, reminding us of the intricate beauty that exists within our planet. For those wishing to experience the singing dunes firsthand, there are a few tips to enhance the journey. Visiting during calm weather helps, as strong winds can mask the sounds. It is also beneficial to explore the dunes at different times of the day, as the quality of the sounds may change. Some visitors choose to bring a friend, sharing the experience as they stand atop the dunes, ready to hear the songs of the earth together. The anticipation builds as they wait for the sand to shift and the vibrations to begin. It is a moment that people remember long after they leave the desert. In addition to the physical experience, the singing sand dunes have inspired a variety of myths and folklore across cultures. In some regions, local legends speak of spirits residing within the dunes, using the sounds to communicate with those who pass by. In other narratives, the voices of the dunes are seen as a connection to the past. Travelers throughout history have often found solace and reflection in the haunting melodies, echoing the thoughts and dreams of those who came before. Scientific exploration continues, uncovering more about this phenomenon year by year. As technology advances, researchers are developing sophisticated tools to measure and analyze the sounds more precisely. With each study, the secrets of the singing sand dunes unravel little by little, revealing the delicate balance of nature and the universe's design. The singing sand dunes serve as a powerful reminder of the mysteries still present in our world. They invite us to pause and listen, to attune our senses to the rhythms of nature that often go unheard in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Each visit to these magnificent formations can renew our bond with the earth and inspire a sense of wonder that resonates long after we depart. As you envision these vast landscapes, filled with swirling sands and haunting melodies, allow yourself to imagine standing among them. Feel the warm breeze on your skin. Listen closely, and let the deep hum of the dune envelop you. In this serene moment, you may find a connection to the larger tapestry of life, woven through sound, sand, and the beautiful solitude of the desert. The singing sand dunes not only showcase the incredible artistry of nature, but also invite us to explore the harmonious relationship between sound, environment, and the experiences that shape our journey through the world. Honey is a fascinating substance, renowned not only for its sweet taste, but also for its extraordinary longevity. The remarkable story of honey spans thousands of years and touches upon history, science, and even archaeology, revealing its unique properties that enable it to withstand the test of time. One of the most captivating aspects of honey is its natural preservation abilities. Due to its low moisture content and acidic pH, honey creates an inhospitable environment for bacteria and other microorganisms that typically cause food to spoil. This combination of factors ensures that honey can remain edible for centuries, if not longer. Imagine wandering through an ancient Egyptian tomb and discovering jars of honey that still look as good as the day they were sealed. Archaeologists have indeed unearthed such treasures, finding honey that has remained perfectly edible for over 3,000 years. This is a testament to honey's incredible stability and resilience. In ancient Egypt, honey was not just a delightful food. It held great significance in various aspects of life. It was used as an offering to the gods, served at royal banquets, and utilized in medicinal practices. The Egyptians valued honey so highly that they buried it along with their pharaohs, securing its presence in the afterlife. When these tombs were discovered, archaeologists marveled at the sight of honey jars, which had preserved their contents intact despite the passing of millennia. The sight of this amber-hued liquid, clinging to the side of ancient vessels, offers a direct link to a world long gone. Honey's durability stems from its unique chemical composition. It primarily consists of sugars, primarily fructose and glucose, which are highly concentrated. This high sugar concentration means that bacteria and yeast struggle to thrive in honey. Additionally, the presence of natural preservatives and antioxidants in honey helps maintain its quality over time. Some types of honey contain hydrogen peroxide, which has antimicrobial properties. This combination of factors creates an environment that is unfavorable for spoilage, effectively locking in the freshness. Beyond its impressive shelf life, honey has been cherished for its diverse range of flavors and uses. The taste and aroma of honey can vary significantly depending on the type of flowers from which the bees forage. For instance, clover honey is mild and sweet, while buckwheat honey tends to have a stronger, more pronounced flavor. This variety means that there is likely a type of honey for every palate, making it not just a staple food item, but also an intriguing culinary ingredient. Chefs and home cooks alike often turn to honey to enhance their dishes, using it in dressings, marinades, desserts, and much more. Culturally, honey has woven itself into the fabric of societies around the world. In many cultures, it symbolizes abundance and prosperity. In ancient Greece, honey was a gift of the gods and was often used in religious rituals. The Romans used it for its nutritional benefits and even considered it a form of currency. In Ayurvedic medicine, honey is viewed as a powerful component with healing properties. Its use in traditional medicine highlights its importance beyond mere sustenance. Moreover, the production of honey is an incredible natural process that involves tireless work from bees. Honeybees gather nectar from flowers, which they then transform into honey through a process of regurgitation and evaporation. The significance of this nurture and gather contribution by these tiny creatures cannot be overstated. It reminds us of the interconnectedness we share with nature and the importance of preserving these pollinators for future generations. The historical and scientific journey of honey is both enlightening and awe-inspiring. With every spoonful, we partake in a rich legacy that spans across cultures and centuries. From ancient tombs to modern kitchens, honey continues to be a symbol of sweetness and resilience. It's not just food, it is a connection to history, culture, and the ever-evolving relationship between humans and nature. Each drop of honey carries the essence of flowers, the tireless work of bees, and the history of humankind. As you enjoy honey in your tea, baked goods, or on a delicious slice of toast, consider the journey it has traveled. Each jar holds stories of the past, and through its unmatched ability to last indefinitely, honey remains an exquisite testament to nature's ingenuity. Whether it's ancient tombs in Egypt or your breakfast table today, honey has proved it is truly a timeless delight. Venus is a planet that has fascinated astronomers and enthusiasts for generations, particularly due to its unique rotational and orbital patterns. One of the most striking features of Venus is that its day is longer than its year. This surprising discrepancy offers a glimpse into the planet's strange and mysterious nature. To understand this phenomenon, it is essential to explore how Venus spins on its axis and orbits the Sun. Venus takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis. This means that from one sunrise to the next, the length of time that passes is greater than the entire cycle of its year, which is defined by the time it takes Venus to orbit the Sun. In comparison, the time it takes Venus to complete one full orbit around the Sun is approximately 225 Earth days. This odd relationship raises many questions about the planet's rotation. Venus rotates on its axis in a retrograde direction, meaning that it spins in the opposite direction to most planets in our solar system, including Earth. While the majority of planets, including our own, experience sunrise in the east and sunset in the west, on Venus, the sun rises in the west and sets in the east. This unusual rotation contributes to the extended duration of its day. The extreme length of Venus's day can be traced back to several factors, including tidal forces, atmospheric conditions, and the planet's geological history. Tidal forces, the gravitational interactions between a planet and other celestial bodies, have influenced the rotation speed of Venus over billions of years. The strong gravitational pull from the Sun affects how Venus spins, essentially slowing down its rotation. Atmosphere also plays a significant role in Venus' daily rhythm. The planet is enveloped in a thick layer of clouds made predominantly of carbon dioxide, with sulfuric acid droplets creating a hazy environment. This atmosphere is so dense that it exerts a pressure about 90 times greater than that of Earth's atmosphere at sea level. The weight of this atmosphere impacts how rapidly heat from the sun can escape, contributing to the planet's slow rotation. Another fascinating aspect of Venus is its surface temperature. Despite being the second planet from the sun, it holds the title of the hottest planet in our solar system. The thick clouds trap heat in a runaway greenhouse effect, bringing surface temperatures to around 900 degrees Fahrenheit. This intense heat does not vary much between day and night, thanks to the slow rotation of the planet. The consistency of temperature across its surface shows how distinctive and extreme conditions can lead to particular planetary behaviors. Exploring Venus reveals not just an odd day-year relationship, but also an array of geological features that make it unique. Venus is known for its extensive volcanic activity, vast plains, and evidence of ancient tectonic processes. The surfaces of both Earth and Venus may have shared a similar starting point. However, Venus underwent a different evolutionary path. The study of these geological features provides insight into how life on Earth evolved in a more favorable environment. Curiously, scientists have attempted to uncover the reasons for Venus's slow rotation. One hypothesis suggests that the planet may have experienced significant impacts from other celestial bodies in its earlier age, which may have altered its rotation speed. These impacts could have played a key role in shaping both the surface and internal structure of the planet. Although the conditions on Venus are inhospitable to human life as we know it, the planet serves as a valuable laboratory for examining the effects of runaway greenhouse gases and understanding climate dynamics. Studying Venus helps scientists forecast how similar conditions might evolve on exoplanets across the galaxy. Despite the extreme atmosphere and harsh surface conditions, Venus has garnered interest for potential exploration. Various missions, including the Soviet Venera program in the 1960s and 1970s, successfully sent spacecraft to gather data about the planet's conditions. More recently, missions like NASA's Parker Solar Probe and the European Space Agency's Envision are set to expand our understanding even further. As researchers continue to explore Venus and analyze its seemingly paradoxical day and year relationship, we gain a deeper appreciation for the dynamics of our solar system. The peculiarities of Venus's rotation and the mysteries it harbors remind us of the vastness and complexity of the universe. Each new discovery brings with it the potential for greater understanding, igniting a spark of curiosity that fuels scientific progress. In conclusion, the unusual characteristic of a day being longer than a year on Venus serves as a reminder of the diversity found within our planetary neighbors. Through careful observation and exploration, we continue to unlock the secrets of not only Venus, but the broader cosmos. This delightful curiosity about our universe encourages us to look beyond our own planet and seek the mysteries that await among the stars. Such explorations are not merely about finding answers, but celebrating the endless journey of discovery that defines humanity's quest for knowledge. Lake Natron, located in northern Tanzania near the border with Kenya, is one of the most intriguing bodies of water in the world. Its unique characteristics and striking beauty have captivated scientists and travelers alike. This shallow, mostly saline lake is renowned for its extreme conditions, including high temperatures and a strikingly high pH level, making it one of the most caustic bodies of water on the planet. The lake gets its name from natron, a naturally occurring mineral that consists of a mixture of sodium carbonate decahydrate and sodium bicarbonate. This mineral's presence contributes to the lake's extreme alkalinity, reaching levels that can soar above 12.5 on the pH scale. To put that into perspective, this level is higher than that of ammonia and can be lethal to many organisms. The waters can reach boiling point temperatures in some areas, mainly due to the intense heat from the sun combined with the mineral-rich content, creating a fiery effect. One of the most extraordinary phenomena associated with Lake Natron is its remarkable ability to preserve and petrify animals that inadvertently venture into its waters. The lake's mineral-rich composition has a profound effect on any creature that finds itself in its depth. Small animals, especially birds, can become trapped in the lake, and the high alkalinity affects their bodies, leading to a unique preservation process. The bodies become encrusted in the mineral-rich water and dry out rapidly, resulting in a stunning transformation. What initially happens is that the animal is almost instantly dehydrated, and then the minerals start to crystallize around it, creating a sort of natural mummification. This peculiar process gives the creatures a petrified appearance, resembling lifelike statues made out of stone. Among the most famous sites associated with Lake Natron are the skeleton-like remains of flamingos that have been washed up on its shore. They often appear ghostly against the vibrant red and orange hues of the lake, which are caused by salt-loving microorganisms known as halophiles. These tiny organisms thrive in the harsh environment, contributing to the lake's surreal beauty. The flamingos come to Lake Natron for breeding because the high salinity keeps predators away, making it a unique refuge. Photography enthusiasts and curious travelers often flock to Lake Natron for the unparalleled visual spectacle presented by the landscape. The shimmering waters, surrounded by breathtaking volcanic hills, create a backdrop that feels otherworldly. As the sun sets, the lake takes on an ethereal glow, with reflections and colors that are hard to describe with mere words. Different times of the day reveal varying shades, from deep reds to milky whites, as the sunlight interacts with the minerals on the surface. Not only is Lake Natron a place of exceptional beauty, but it also plays a vital role in the local ecology. Despite the harsh conditions, the lake supports a unique ecosystem that relies on the high levels of salinity. The presence of halophiles and other microscopic life forms creates a food chain that sustains a rare assemblage of birds and other wildlife, showcasing nature's resilience in even the most extreme environments. On a scientific level, studying Lake Natron can provide important insights into astrobiology. The lake's conditions mimic some of the oxidation and salinity levels thought to exist on other planets, such as Mars and Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Researchers explore how life can survive in extreme conditions, which could inform our understanding of potential extraterrestrial life forms. Visiting Lake Natron requires careful planning, as the environment is not suited for everyone. The alkaline waters, while captivating, are unforgiving. Appropriate caution should be exercised to appreciate the lake's wonders while ensuring safety. Guided tours are available for those who wish to witness this spectacular sight with an informed perspective, ensuring that the delicate balance of the ecosystem is respected. In conclusion, Lake Natron is much more than just a lake. It stands as a mesmerizing reminder of nature's remarkable capabilities and the bizarre beauty that can arise from harsh conditions. From the petrification of animals to the vibrant ecosystem that thrives despite extreme alkalinity, this African landmark invites contemplation on life's tenacity. It challenges our perceptions of habitat and survival, offering lessons on adaptability and resilience. Those fortunate enough to explore this one-of-a-kind destination may come away with a newfound respect for the wonders of the natural world, leaving them inspired and in awe of its enigmatic charm. The blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, is an extraordinary creature. Among its many remarkable features, its heart stands out as one of the most astonishing. Imagine a heart so large that a human could easily crawl through its arteries. This immense organ weighs about as much as a small car, around 400 pounds or more. The sheer size of the blue whale's heart is a testament to the scale of these magnificent beings. As the blue whale swims majestically through the oceans, its heart pumps an astonishing amount of blood. When it beats, it can send nearly 60 gallons of blood surging through its body in just one contraction. This powerful heartbeat is not only vital for its own survival, but also fascinating for scientists and marine biologists who study these colossal mammals. The blue whale's heart must be able to support its massive size, ensuring that every part of its enormous body receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to thrive. One of the most intriguing aspects of the blue whale's heartbeat is its reach. The sound of a blue whale's heartbeat can be detected from over 2 miles away. This distance is remarkable, considering that the ocean is a vast and varied environment. The deep waters can muffle sounds, making it challenging to hear anything from far away. Yet, the sheer power of the blue whale's heartbeat transcends these challenges and travels substantial distances through the water. Researchers have used this unique feature to understand the behavior and movement patterns of these majestic creatures in the wild. When the blue whale dives deeply into the ocean, it can hold its breath for up to 90 minutes, and during this time, its heart rate slows down dramatically. Instead of the brisk pace it maintains near the surface, the heartbeat can drop to just a couple of beats per minute. This adaptation helps the blue whale conserve oxygen while it's submerged in the depths of the ocean. The heart functions like a fine-tuned engine, adjusting its speed according to the whale's activity, whether it is swimming swiftly to the surface or gliding gracefully through the deep. The blue whale's heartbeat is not only a marvel of nature, but also interesting in its context within the larger ecosystem. It plays a crucial role in the health of oceanic life. As blue whales consume krill, tiny shrimp-like creatures, they also help regulate the population of these organisms. Their feeding patterns, driven by their massive size and appetite, intricately weave into the marine food web. The nutrients they excrete back into the water, often referred to as whale pump, encourage the growth of phytoplankton, which provides oxygen and serves as a fundamental food source for a multitude of marine species. From a scientific perspective, researchers have developed tools to detect the heartbeat of blue whales in real time. Hydrophones, or underwater microphones, enable scientists to hear these heartbeats, adding to the collection of knowledge about how these gentle giants communicate and navigate their underwater world. This information can be instrumental in marine conservation efforts. By understanding more about the behaviors and patterns of blue whales through their heartbeats, scientists can advocate for measures that protect their habitats from the myriad of threats they face, including climate change, shipping traffic, and noise pollution. In addition to its physical attributes, the blue whale's heartbeat symbolizes strength and resilience in the natural world. These immense creatures are the embodiment of the oceans, standing as a reminder of the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. Their presence enriches our planet, and the slow, powerful rhythm of their hearts is a vivid illustration of life on Earth. It invites us to consider the interconnectedness of all living beings, from the smallest krill to the largest whale. As we explore the mysteries of the oceans, the blue whale continues to inspire awe and wonder. The heart of this gentle giant not only sustains its life, but also serves as a reminder of the inherent beauty of nature. It echoes through the ocean depths, resonating with the pulse of life that thrives in the expansive waters. Whether we imagine it gently pulsing beneath the surface or sending its booming beat across miles of ocean, the blue whale's heartbeat remains a powerful tribute to the wonder and complexity of the natural world. Seeking understanding of this magnificent being encourages us to appreciate the delicate balance of our environment and the creatures that inhabit it. In conclusion, the blue whale's heart is more than just an organ. It is a symbol of life in the ocean, a connection to vast ecosystems, and a gentle reminder of the power found in nature. Each heartbeat tells a story, a rhythm that drives life under the waves, uniting us all in our shared existence on this planet. The blue whale and its heartbeat inspire us to listen more closely to the world around us and to cherish the captivating depths of our oceans. Understanding such wonders opens our eyes to the remarkable intricacies of life, helping us foster a deeper respect for our planet and its incredible inhabitants. Many people enjoy a sweet snack, perhaps reaching for a banana or a strawberry without giving much thought to the classifications of these fruits. Surprisingly, botany offers a fascinating distinction that reveals bananas as berries while labeling strawberries as something else entirely. This counterintuitive classification can lead to a delightful exploration of fruit terminology. To understand this fascinating twist, let's first dive into what a berry actually is in botanical terms. A berry is defined as a specific type of fruit produced from the ovary of a single flower. This fruit typically contains multiple seeds and has a fleshy pericarp, which we recognize as the part we eat. Notably, true berries come from a single flower with one ovary. This means that a true berry should have a soft, edible skin and be derived from a flower's fertilized ovary without a hard pit in the center. Now, let's apply this definition to bananas. They come from the banana plant family and are formed from a single flower with a single ovary. As bananas develop, they hold tiny seeds inside, making them an excellent example of botanical berries. While most people think of berries as small, juicy fruits that grow close to the ground, bananas flip that expectation upside down. The yellow fruit we peel and enjoy is actually classified as a berry due to its structure and development. Conversely, strawberries present a curious case. While strawberries are often grouped with berries, they do not meet the botanical criteria. Instead, strawberries are classified as aggregate fruits. This term refers to fruits formed from a single flower that contains multiple separate carpels, meaning they arise from several ovaries. When you look at a strawberry, those tiny seeds on its surface aren't just decoration. They are indeed the individual fruits. Each seed is a separate fruit, which is why strawberries cannot be categorized as true berries. Exploring this contradiction shows how easily our everyday language and expectations can misalign with scientific classifications. Interestingly, there are other fruits that also challenge conventional classifications. For instance, eggplants and tomatoes are considered berries as well, while fruits like raspberries and blackberries are not, serving as aggregate fruits similar to strawberries. While it can be amusing to think about how our common usage of terms differs greatly from scientific labeling, it brings forth a deeper appreciation for the variety of fruits found in nature. Imagine a fruit salad graced with bananas, strawberries, and a sprinkle of blueberries, all working in harmony. This delightful concoction showcases a divergent world of fruit classifications, from true berries like blueberries and bananas to the unique aggregate fruits like strawberries. Furthermore, understanding these classifications opens doors to recognizing the incredible diversity present in the plant kingdom. It encourages curiosity about how different fruits grow and develop, leading us to ask more questions. What other surprises might nature hold in its definitions? Are there other fruits we consume that challenge our understanding? As we enjoy our fruits, it paints a picture of nature's complexity and the intricate relationships among various species. Each apple, cherry, or pear on the grocery shelf carries its own secrets and stories. These stories connect us to the plant world in profound ways. They remind us that every bite we take is part of a larger ecological tapestry. It's an invitation to continually observe and appreciate the nuances around us, as well as an opportunity to enhance our knowledge about everyday items. In conclusion, the whimsical yet informative insight into how bananas are berries, while strawberries do not fit into this category, offers a profound lesson about the wonders of the natural world. This revelation not only challenges our preconceptions, but also enriches our understanding of botanical classifications. The next time you enjoy a banana or nibble on a strawberry, take a moment to appreciate the hidden complexities that come with each bite, providing a delightful connection to the surprising world of fruits and their unique classifications. Embracing this curiosity fosters a deeper connection with the food we consume, becoming more aware of the intricate web of nature that sustains us all. In the vast expanse of the universe, we often find ourselves pondering our place within it. One of the most astounding facts that scientists have uncovered is that there are more stars in the universe than all the grains of sand on every beach on Earth combined. This astonishing comparison invites us to stretch our imaginations and appreciate the sheer magnitude of the cosmos. To put this into perspective, consider the beaches around the world. Think of the sprawling coastlines that wrap around continents and the countless shores dotted with sand, where families gather to build castles and children run freely. Each grain of sand on these beaches represents a tiny piece of our planet's beauty. However, researchers estimate that there are a staggering 7.5 quintillion grains of sand on Earth, a number so large it's difficult to truly comprehend. This number alone is mind-boggling, but when we turn our gaze to the night sky, we encounter something even more remarkable. The universe as we know it is filled with billions of galaxies, each containing billions or even trillions of stars. The Milky Way galaxy, which is our home, is just one of these galaxies and contains approximately 100 to 400 billion stars. When we gaze upon the stars twinkling above us, we see only a fraction of what lies beyond. In fact, estimates suggest that there are over 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Multiplying these galaxies by the average number of stars they contain leads to an incomprehensible total of around 1 septillion stars. This means that the number of stars is not merely larger than the number of grains of sand, it dwarfs it beyond imagination. This comparison serves to remind us of the vastness of space and our relatively small place within it. While we may spend our days focused on the world around us, the universe continues its ceaseless dance, filled with countless suns illuminating the dark, cold stretches of space. These stars create the fabric of our universe, their energy and light reaching us across unimaginable distances. Some of these stars are much larger than our sun, while others are mere pinpricks of light, remnants of a once great stellar life cycle. When considering the existence of stars, it sparks a curiosity about the potential for life beyond our own planet. If our galaxy alone is teeming with billions of stars, many of which are accompanied by their own planetary systems, what might those worlds look like? Could there be life, much like ours, or entirely different forms that we cannot even begin to fathom? The potential for discovery fills the air with excitement. Delving deeper into the wonder of the universe, we can explore various celestial phenomena and the processes that create these stars. Stars are born from clouds of gas and dust, particles that eventually coalesce due to gravity. As these materials come together, they heat up and ignite nuclear fusion, a process that powers stars for billions of years. During their lifetimes, stars go through several phases, from their bright and youthful days to their eventual evolution into red giants or supernovae that release heavy elements back into space, nourishing future generations of stars and planets. The cycle continues in magnificent fashion, weaving a tapestry of creation throughout the universe. Indeed, the cosmos is a place of continuous renewal and transformation, illustrating a balance between creation and destruction. These cosmic events are responsible for the diversity of stars and ultimately the elements that make up the planets and life as we know it. Now, imagine standing on a beach, where each grain of sand represents not just the earth beneath your feet, but an entire universe of possibilities. Each speck is a reminder of the countless moments of time that have passed, just as each star in the sky is a point of light that has journeyed across the universe. They have stories, histories, and they are all part of a larger narrative that humanity is only beginning to understand. Our quest for knowledge continually drives us to look toward the stars. Telescopes, space missions, and technological advances allow us to peer deeper into space than ever before. With each discovery, we unravel more mysteries, revealing a universe that is not just vast, but also intricately connected. The more we learn, the more questions arise, igniting a sense of wonder that is fundamental to humanity. In conclusion, the realization that there are more stars than grains of sand instills a sense of awe and humility. It encourages us to look beyond our immediate surroundings and consider the magnificent expanse that lies above and around us. Each star holds the potential to inspire, teach, and remind us of the endless possibilities that await in the uncharted territories of the universe. As we ponder the stars shimmering in the night sky, we can feel a thread of connection to something much larger than ourselves, tying us to the cosmos and its endless wonders. Have you ever stepped outside right after a thunderstorm and noticed that distinct, fresh scent in the air? This phenomenon is known to many as the smell of rain. It's as if nature has infused the world with a vibrant fragrance, a mix of earthiness and freshness that can be both energizing and soothing. This unique scent is not merely a figment of your imagination. It has an explanation rooted deeply in chemistry and environmental interactions. One of the key elements responsible for this refreshing aroma is a compound called ozone. Ozone is a molecule made of 3 oxygen atoms, and it has a much sharper, cleaner scent than the diatomic oxygen that we breathe every day. When lightning strikes during a thunderstorm, It generates immense energy that can split apart oxygen molecules in the air. This splitting process allows individual oxygen atoms to recombine with other oxygen molecules, forming ozone. As a result, when the storm subsides and the rain begins to fall, the ozone mixes with the air near the ground, creating that fresh scent we associate with rainy weather. In addition to ozone, the smell of rain is also influenced by a substance called petrichor. Petrichor comes from a blend of oils secreted by plants during dry periods. When rain finally arrives, these oils are released into the atmosphere, contributing to the rich tapestry of scents that greet us. This combination of ozone and petrichor forms an invigorating blend that has been noted by scientists and poets alike. Moreover, the scent of rain can evoke memories and emotions, reminding us of previous storms, childhood playtimes, or simple moments spent in nature. The smell can trigger feelings of comfort and nostalgia. It can be grounding, serving as a reminder of the cycles of nature, of renewing and refreshing, the earth coming alive after a long dry spell. Interestingly, certain factors can enhance or diminish the strength of this rain fragrance. The type of soil, the presence of specific plants, and even the atmospheric conditions can play a significant role. For instance, in arid regions, the rain can create a more pronounced petrichor smell due to the intensity of oils built up over prolonged dry periods. In contrast, in more humid climates, the scent might be subtler, blended into the already rich tapestry of smells that accompany a bountiful ecosystem. The sensation that accompanies the smell of rain is multisensory as well. Often, you may hear the rhythmic patter of raindrops hitting various surfaces, be it the roof of your house, the leaves of trees, or the pavement on the streets. This soothing sound can enhance the sensory experience, allowing the smell to take on an even greater depth. Your surroundings seem to come alive in harmony, engaging your senses of smell, hearing, and sight. Moreover, after a rainstorm, the world appears transformed. Colors brighten, and the air feels cleaner, almost as if nature has washed away the clutter and dust and given everything a fresh start. It's a perfect time to take a leisurely stroll outside. Notice how the colors of the leaves seem intensified, how flowers gleam with water droplets, and how the air feels cooler and more vibrant. For those who enjoy exploring the natural world, rain brings change and rejuvenation. Ecosystems that rely on rainfall exhibit an incredible transformation. Animals that shelter away during storms emerge to embrace the damp freshness. Birds sing with renewed vigor, as if celebrating the gift of rain. Creatures that thrive on the moist soil, like earthworms, become more active, aerating the ground and helping nourish the flora around them. There is also a cultural aspect to the smell of rain that cannot be overlooked. Many cultures around the world have rich traditions and folklore surrounding rain and its scent. Rain can signify abundance, fertility, and the turning of seasons. Poets and writers have been inspired by this rejuvenating phenomenon, using it as a metaphor for cleansing, renewal, and the deep connections between humanity and nature. The complexity behind the scent of rain is just a small reflection of the wonders of the natural world. It serves as a reminder of the intricate balance of ecosystems and the cycles of life. The next time you experience a thunderstorm followed by rain, take a moment to savor that fresh aroma. Ponder on how something so simple and ephemeral connects us to the greater web of life that surrounds us. In attempting to articulate the beauty and complexity of this phenomenon, we come to appreciate the subtle yet profound ways in which nature communicates with us, engages our senses, and invites us to pay attention to the world around us. So, embrace the fresh scent, the sounds that accompany the falling rain, and the vibrant transformation that occurs in the aftermath of a storm. It is a symphony of nature unfolding, reminding us of the beauty that exists in the world, often unnoticed and taken for granted. Let it enrich your day and inspire your thoughts, guiding you to reflect on the wonders of life and nature awaiting us at every turn. Time is a concept that governs our lives in myriad ways. It is crucial for everything from daily schedules to international travel. Yet, the way we measure time is not as straightforward as it may seem. While many people are familiar with seconds, minutes, and hours, there are some fascinating nuances that shape how we keep track of time. One of these nuances is the leap second. You may be wondering what a leap second actually is. Simply put, a leap second is an extra second that is added to the end of a day. It is done to ensure that our clocks remain synchronized with Earth's rotation. The concept originates from the recognition that the time it takes Earth to complete one full rotation on its axis, what we refer to as a day, is not constant. There are various factors, such as gravitational interactions, shifts in the Earth's mass, and changes in ocean currents, that can cause variability in Earth's rotation speed. The impact of such changes means that our timekeeping systems, which are based on highly accurate atomic clocks, can diverge from solar time, the time based on the position of the sun in the sky. Atomic clocks, which measure time based on the vibrations of atoms, are incredibly precise. They gain or lose mere fractions of a second in millions of years. However, as accurate as they are, they don't account for those slight variations in how the Earth spins. To keep our timekeeping systems properly aligned, the International Earth Rotation and Reference System Service, or ERS, is tasked with monitoring the Earth's rotation and making necessary adjustments. When surveys show that our atomic clocks drift too far from solar time, by more than 0.9 seconds to be precise, this organization steps in to implement a leap second. The leap second can occur in either June or December, thereby keeping our clocks on track. While one might think that adding or subtracting a second is a trivial matter, it can have profound implications. For example, imagine a network of satellites used for global positioning systems, or GPS. These satellites rely on extremely precise timing to deliver accurate location data. A small error, like a missing leap second, could lead to significant discrepancies in positioning, potentially leading to navigation errors on the ground. The process of introducing a leap second is meticulously planned. The decision to add a leap second is made several months in advance, allowing time for necessary adjustments across global systems. When the time comes, the extra second is added either just before midnight or just after, and this can cause some interesting challenges for computer systems, networks, and software applications. There can be glitches or unexpected behavior due to the sudden addition of that 1 second. Some systems may not have been designed to handle this unusual scenario. The leap second is a reminder of the intricate relationship between human-made measures of time and the natural rhythms of the universe. It embodies a coming together of science, technology, and our understanding of Earth, a convergence that continues to evolve. The challenges posed by leap seconds spark conversations about whether they should continue to exist at all. Some argue that they complicate systems and should be phased out, while others advocate for their necessity in maintaining alignment with solar time. Interestingly, the historical record of leap seconds gives insight into our global approach to timekeeping. Since the introduction of atomic clocks, The need for these occasional adjustments has been a topic of much discussion. The very first leap second was added on June 30th, 1972, and since then there have been more than 27 leap seconds added to Coordinated Universal Time, (ATC), the standard by which the whole world sets its clocks. As we move forward in an increasingly digital world, the implications of leap seconds may evolve, but the fundamental concept remains relevant. Engineers and scientists are continuously working on ways to either accommodate or address the challenges presented by leap seconds. Some are even exploring the idea of redesigning our entire system of timekeeping to create a more resilient structure for the future. It may be surprising to think that an extra second can hold so much weight in our technological framework, but when you delve deeper, it becomes apparent that the leap second acts as a bridge between our timekeeping and the actual rhythms of the Earth. Knowing that there are expert organizations dedicated to ensuring that our concept of time stays accurate and relevant in the face of natural changes can be comforting. As our society continues to advance, discussions around time will likely evolve. Whether the leap second persists or not, it serves as an intriguing reminder of our connection to the cosmos and our quest for precision in a world that is often unpredictable. Understanding these nuances of timekeeping allows us to appreciate the complexities of how we measure our days and moments in an ever-changing universe. Octopuses are extraordinary creatures that inhabit the depths of our oceans, showcasing a range of fascinating adaptations that set them apart from other marine life. One of the most astounding aspects of these enigmatic beings is that they possess 3 hearts. Yes, 3. You might wonder how something like that can even be necessary. Let us delve deeper into this remarkable feature. In an octopus, 2 hearts are dedicated to pumping blood to the gills, where oxygen is absorbed from the water. The 3rd heart then takes on the task of circulating the oxygen-rich blood to the rest of the body. This unique circulatory system is essential for the octopus, as aquatic environments demand efficient oxygen transport. There is more to explore regarding the makeup of octopus blood. Instead of hemoglobin, which is found in the blood of many land animals, octopus blood contains a copper-rich protein called hemocyanin. This protein gives their blood a striking blue color. The blue hue is not just a striking visual difference, but offers a significant advantage. Hemocyanin is more effective in transporting oxygen in cold and low-oxygen environments, which are prevalent in the stretches of the ocean where octopuses live. Imagine diving deep into the ocean, where light slowly fades and temperatures drop. The ecosystem here is vibrant, filled with all manner of sea life, yet it presents challenges for creatures needing to procure oxygen. The octopus thrives in this environment, owing to its unique biology. This blood adaptation allows the octopus to utilize oxygen much more efficiently than organisms relying on hemoglobin. Furthermore, the intelligence of the octopus is astonishing. Known for their problem-solving skills and ability to navigate complex environments, octopuses have a brain that is part of a decentralized nervous system. About 2/3 of their neurons are located in their arms, granting each arm a degree of autonomy. Picture an octopus with its 8 limbs exploring a rocky crevice, each arm separately feeling around for food or assessing its surroundings. In addition to their remarkable circulatory system and nervous structure, octopuses possess incredible camouflage abilities. Their skin is embedded with specialized cells, known as chromatophores, which allow them to change color and texture at will. This ability to blend seamlessly into their environment serves as both a defense mechanism against predators and a hunting strategy to ambush unsuspecting prey. Imagine moving through a vibrant coral reef and suddenly spotting an octopus concealed perfectly amidst the rocks, a true marvel of nature. Octopuses are not just adept at protection, they are also skilled hunters. They mostly prey on crustaceans, fish, and even other mollusks. Armed with a beak-like mouth, they can pierce through shells and extract their delectable meals. In some instances, octopuses are known to use tools. For example, they can create shelters from coconut shells or seashells, showcasing their ingenuity and resourcefulness. The life cycle of the octopus is intriguing, marked by both beauty and an underlying tragedy. After mating, a female octopus lays thousands of eggs in a safe location, taking meticulous care to nurture them. Once they hatch, the baby octopuses are left to fend for themselves, often vulnerable to predators. The female, having invested so much energy in the offspring, typically dies shortly after the eggs hatch, continuing a cycle of life that is both poignant and powerful. The world of octopuses offers a fascinating perspective on adaptability and resilience. Their 3 hearts and blue blood are just the beginning of what makes these creatures true survivors in a challenging underwater world. Observing them in their natural habitat reminds us of the diversity of life on Earth and the myriad forms that evolution can take. Each aspect of their biology, from their complex circulatory system to their remarkable problem-solving abilities, invites us to consider the underlying strategies that enable them to thrive in the depths of the ocean. In celebrating the octopus, we appreciate the wonders of nature and the intricate balance of life that exists beneath the waves. These intelligent beings not only captivate our imagination with their unique characteristics, but also serve as a reminder of the beauty and complexity of the natural world, urging us to explore and cherish the environment around us. Whether you are admiring their graceful movements or intrigued by their clever tactics, octopuses certainly leave an indelible mark on our perception of marine life and the ingenuity of nature. Butterflies are fascinating creatures that inhabit various environments around the world, captivating us with their vibrant colors and delicate wings. But did you know that butterflies have a unique way of tasting their surroundings? Unlike humans, who rely on our taste buds located in our mouths, butterflies have taste receptors located on their feet. This extraordinary adaptation allows them to assess the suitability of plants for laying their eggs, ensuring the survival of the next generation. When a butterfly lands on a plant, it doesn't just rest on its surface. Instead, it engages in a remarkable process of exploration. With their elongated legs and sensitive receptors, butterflies can taste the plant simply by standing on it. The receptors on their feet detect specific chemical compounds released by the plant, providing crucial information about its nutritional value and safety for their offspring. Imagine a butterfly delicately landing on a leaf. As it settles, it begins to explore the surface with its feet, almost like an artist brushing the canvas. The receptors pick up on the chemical signals, and if the signals indicate that the plant is the right choice, the butterfly will proceed to lay her eggs on the leaves. This ensures that when the eggs hatch, the caterpillars will have a ready supply of nutritious food to feast upon. Different species of butterflies may prefer different types of plants, a phenomenon known as host plant specificity. For example, the monarch butterfly is famously known to favor milkweed. This plant contains toxins that deter many predators, making it a safe haven for monarch caterpillars. By tasting the milkweed with their feet, female monarchs can quickly assess whether it's suitable for their young, thereby playing a vital role in the species' life cycle. Each butterfly species has developed a unique relationship with its chosen host plants. The swallowtail butterfly, for example, may favor plants from the carrot family. Tasting with their feet enables these butterflies to identify the right species among many other plants. This remarkable ability highlights the complex interactions between butterflies and their ecosystems. It's a delicate dance of evolution where butterflies have adapted to ensure that their caterpillars have the best chances of survival. In addition to guiding egg-laying, tasting with their feet also affects the butterflies' feeding habits. When searching for nectar, butterflies utilize their elongated proboscis to sip sweet liquids from flowers. However, before they settle on a flower, they land on it to gather information through their feet. If the flower produces the right chemicals, it can signal to the butterfly that it contains nutritious nectar. This behavior makes butterflies crucial pollinators, assisting in the reproduction of many flowering plants. Imagine a garden full of colorful blooms. Butterflies flit from flower to flower, each landing providing a moment to gather vital information. Their ability to taste through their feet is an elegant reminder of nature's intricacies. The process is a testament to how adaptation supports life. The butterfly's evolutionary journey has equipped them with this incredible sense that bridges the world of plants and animals. This fascinating foot-based taste mechanism is not only unique, but also highlights the interconnectedness of species in our ecosystems. By laying eggs on suitable plants, butterflies contribute to biodiversity. Their caterpillars become part of the food web, nourishing birds and other predators, while also helping to facilitate plant reproduction through pollination. Furthermore, this ability also plays a role in how butterflies respond to changing environments. As climate change affects plant growth and distribution, butterflies, reliant on specific host plants, may need to adapt their behaviors, including their egg-laying patterns. This highlights the importance of conservation efforts aimed at protecting both butterflies and their essential habitats. In summary, butterflies embody countless wonders, and one of their most remarkable traits is how they taste with their feet. Through this singular ability, they connect with the plants they need for survival. As they choose where to lay their eggs or sip nectar, they play critical roles in the health of ecosystems. The next time you see a butterfly fluttering gracefully, take a moment to appreciate this charming creature that uses its feet in such a profound way. The intertwining lives of butterflies, their preferred plants, and the richness of nature serve as a reminder of the beauty found in understanding how life adapts and thrives in the world around us. Nature is filled with delicate interconnections, and each butterfly's story is a vital thread in the tapestry of life, showcasing the elegance of adaptation as a key to survival. The Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, is not just a marvel of engineering, but also a fascinating example of how the environment affects structures. It stands proudly in Paris, drawing millions of visitors each year, yet many people might not be aware of a unique phenomenon that occurs during the hot summer months. As the temperatures rise, this magnificent iron structure undergoes a transformation that causes it to grow. Yes, that's right. The Eiffel Tower can actually become taller during the summer, expanding as the heat causes the metal to react. The tower was completed in 1889 and designed by the engineer Gustave Eiffel. It was originally met with mixed opinions, with some calling it an eyesore, while others saw it as a masterpiece of modern engineering. Measuring approximately 1,083 feet tall, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest man-made structure in the world at that time. Made primarily of iron, it exhibits a remarkable ability to adapt to changes in temperature. This adaptability showcases the clever design principles that were employed over a century ago. Iron, like many materials, expands when it is heated. This physical property is known as thermal expansion. When temperatures rise, the molecules present in the iron structure begin to move more energetically, causing the metal to expand. The expansion of the Eiffel Tower can be significant, with the structure growing as much as 6 inches during the warm summer months. Imagine standing beneath the tower, gazing up at it, only to learn that this magnificent edifice is actually a bit taller than it is during the colder months. This growth may not seem like much, but when you think about the sheer scale of the Eiffel Tower, it is quite an impressive feat. The way engineers accounted for such physical changes demonstrates the sophistication of their design. They understood the materials they were working with and factored thermal expansion into their calculations, ensuring that the tower would remain stable and safe even under changing environmental conditions. Moreover, this phenomenon isn't unique to Paris or the Eiffel Tower. Many large metal structures experience similar thermal expansion, including bridges and skyscrapers. For instance, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco is designed to adapt to temperature changes as well. The expansion joints incorporated into its design allow for thermal expansion and contraction, preventing structural damage and maintaining safety. As summer days warm the air around the Eiffel Tower, the sun's rays bring life to the entire area. The vibrant greens of the nearby Champ de Mars Park contrast beautifully with the iron lattice of the tower itself, creating a stunning visual spectacle. Visitors often flock to the base of the tower, lounging on the grass, enjoying picnics, or capturing unforgettable photographs. The joy and energy of summer in Paris seemingly radiate from every corner, but there is an additional layer of wonder that the onlookers might not fully appreciate. The fact that the tower has grown since they last visited. Consequently, this seasonal transformation adds an intriguing element to any visit. One could ponder how many other aspects of nature affect the structures we take for granted. For instance, trees grow taller with the passage of time, flowers bloom in response to the warmth of the sun, and rivers carve out landscapes over years. Similarly, the Eiffel Tower is constantly changing, albeit in a more subtle way. As temperatures shift and summer unfolds, locals and tourists alike might not notice the tower's subtle growth. Yet, those who learn about this phenomenon can view the Eiffel Tower through a different lens, one that highlights the connection between human ingenuity and the natural world. It serves as a reminder that even in man-made structures, nature's influence is present, reminding us of the ever-changing environment around us. The next time you find yourself enjoying the view from the top of the Eiffel Tower, take a moment to reflect on the remarkable journey of this architectural wonder. Think about the history, the design, and the unique science that leads to its annual growth. It adds another layer to the experience, making each visit a little different. So, as summer embraces the City of Lights, remember that the Eiffel Tower is also in a state of transformation. Its growth is merely one aspect of what makes it such an extraordinary piece of history and engineering. This summer, as you stand beneath its towering presence, you are witnessing a unique relationship between heat and metal, engineering and nature, reminding us of the wonders that lie within our world. Wombats are fascinating creatures that have captured the curiosity of many naturalists and animal lovers alike. These sturdy, burrowing marsupials are native to Australia and are known not only for their endearing appearance, but also for a rather unique characteristic. Their droppings are cube-shaped. Unlike most animals that produce round or cylindrical feces, wombat droppings take the form of perfect little cubes. This peculiar phenomenon is not just a bizarre quirk of nature. It serves a crucial purpose in the wombat's life. The cube shape of their feces plays an essential role in how they communicate and mark their territory. Wombats are solitary animals and establish their territories effectively. To assert their presence, they strategically place these cube-shaped droppings around the edges of their habitat. It is a visual signal to any other wombat that this area is already claimed. The unique shape prevents the droppings from rolling away, which is especially helpful in the wombat's natural environment. If you think about it, if the droppings were round, they could easily roll off into the distance, potentially miscommunicating their territory claim. One might wonder how something as seemingly simple as poop could have evolved to take such a distinctive shape. The science behind this fascinating natural adaptation lies in the wombat's digestion process. Wombats have a very slow digestive system, which helps them extract as many nutrients as possible from their fibrous diet, primarily consisting of grasses and roots. During digestion, the feces are formed in the intestine, where the muscles manipulate the contents, leading to the cube shape. The unique elasticity of the intestinal walls allows them to mold the waste into these blocks before they are excreted. In addition to territorial marking, these cubic droppings have other intriguing uses. For example, they can also serve as a means for wombats to attract potential mates during the breeding season. The scent and appearance of the droppings communicate vital information to other wombats, indicating the health, diet, and sometimes the hormonal state of the droppers. Interestingly, wombats are not the only animals in the animal kingdom that produce cubed excrement. Certain species of marine turtles and some rodents have shown similar traits, albeit less pronounced. However, wombats are the most notable example, showcasing the wonders of evolutionary biology. To fully appreciate these amazing creatures, consider their social structure. Wombats are typically solitary, preferring to roam their territories alone. They are quite shy and will often retreat to their burrows when approached. These burrows can be extensive and complex, measuring up to 200 meters in length, sometimes featuring multiple entrances. The burrowing behavior not only shelters wombats from predators, but also helps regulate their body temperature in the warm Australian climate. When you think of wombat habitats, imagine vast Australian landscapes, ranging from grassy plains to dense forests. They have adapted beautifully to these environments, which are filled with the vegetation they thrive on. The wombat's stocky build and strong limbs are perfect for digging and navigating through their complex burrow systems. Their powerful claws enable them to dig efficiently, creating homes that can be up to 2 meters deep. Food plays an important role in a wombat's daily life. They are herbivores that mostly graze during the night, using their keen sense of smell to locate the best patches of grass and foliage. A wombat's diet is rich in fiber, which is necessary for their unique digestive process and contributes to the characteristics of their droppings. As you explore the rich world of wombats, consider their significance in Aboriginal culture too. For Indigenous Australians, wombats hold a special place in stories and traditions, often symbolizing various values such as strength and resilience. Learning about wombats provides not just an appreciation for these unique animals, but also a glimpse into the rich tapestry of life in Australia. In summary, wombats are remarkable creatures with intriguing habits and features. The shaped droppings they produce highlight an extraordinary adaptation that aids in their territorial behavior. Beyond their unique feces, wombats are a testament to the complexity of nature and the diverse ways in which animals have evolved to thrive in their environments. Enjoy the wonder of wombats and their unique contributions to the Australian landscape, knowing that these cube-shaped creations are more than just waste. They are vital messages in the world of wildlife communication. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, fought on August 27, 1896, holds the title of the shortest war in history, with a duration of only 38 to 45 minutes. This remarkable confrontation occurred in the East African archipelago of Zanzibar, a place rich in history, trade, and cultural exchange. The brevity of the conflict stands in stark contrast to the often protracted nature of warfare, making it a unique event in the chronicles of military history. To understand the context of this swift engagement, we need to look back at the relationships between various nations and local entities at the time. Zanzibar was a significant trade hub, where spices, ivory, and slaves were exchanged. The island's strategic location made it a prize for colonial powers. By the late 19th century, it had come under British influence, while internal political struggles were brewing among the local sultanate. The war's origins can be traced to the death of Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini on August 25, 1896. Following his death, Sultan Khalid bin Bargash, who was more resistant to British control, seized power. This move alarmed the British, who had installed a puppet sultan and wished to maintain their influence in the region. The British authorities issued an ultimatum to Khalid, demanding he step down and leave the palace. When he refused to comply, the stage was set for conflict. On the morning of August 27, the ultimatum expired, leading to a decisive military response from the British. The Royal Navy had a significant presence in the Indian Ocean, and they swiftly mobilized to face the forces of Sultan Khalid. The British had modern artillery and a warship known as the HMS Spitfire, while Zanzibar was equipped with outdated weapons and a small militia. As the clock struck 9 a.m., the British commenced bombarding the Sultan's palace with naval gunfire. The strategic advantage was evident. Within minutes, the palace was in flames. The Sultan's palace, a symbol of his power, suffered extensive damage from the bombardment. Additionally, the British forces unleashed fire upon the defending Zanzibari troops. The disparity in military strength was glaring, with British forces possessing significantly better technology and coordination. Amid the chaos, Sultan Khalid and his supporters fought back valiantly, but were vastly outmatched. The Sultan's efforts were short-lived, as the British naval artillery wreaked havoc on the makeshift defenses of the palace. Within 38 to 45 minutes, the confrontation reached its climax, and the Sultan's forces were overwhelmed. The short but intense battle ended with Khalid fleeing the palace, just as the British secured victory. In the aftermath, the British established their control over Zanzibar, reinforcing their colonial authority in the region. They installed a sultan more amenable to their interests, thereby ensuring the continued exploitation of Zanzibar's resources. The swift nature of the conflict sparked interest and discussions among historians, who wonder about the implications of such a brief but impactful war on international relations and colonial endeavors. The Anglo-Zanzibar War is not just a curious footnote in history. It illustrates the complexities of imperialism during the late 19th century. It reveals how local power struggles were often intertwined with larger geopolitical interests. Additionally, it raises questions about the nature of warfare itself. How conflict can arise out of political maneuvering, how it can be decided in a blink of an eye, and how the consequences ripple through history long after the last cannon has been fired. In popular culture and historical discourse, the war invites speculation about what might have occurred if the outcome had been different. What if Sultan Khalid had successfully defended his position? How would the course of history in the region and the broader implications for British colonial ambitions have changed? Each of these questions encourages a deeper exploration of the relationship between power, resistance, and the often unpredictable nature of military engagements. In conclusion, the Anglo-Zanzibar War stands as a testament to the complexities of conflict, illustrating how a moment in time can alter the course of history. It serves as a portal into the world of colonial power dynamics, reminding us that even the most seemingly inconsequential events can have profound impacts on nations, cultures, and histories for generations to come. As we reflect on this brief conflict, we glimpse the broader narratives of imperialism, the legacy of interactions, and the myriad stories waiting to be told about the human experience in the face of change. Water is a remarkable substance that exhibits unique properties, making it essential to life on Earth. One of the most fascinating phenomena related to water is known as the triple point. This is the specific condition under which water can exist simultaneously in 3 different states: solid, liquid, and gas. Let's explore this phenomena and uncover the science behind it. To visualize the triple point, imagine a delicate balance of temperature and pressure. The triple point for pure water occurs at precisely 0.01 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 611.657 pascals. Under these very specific conditions, ice, water, and water vapor can coexist. This creates a unique scenario where you can witness all 3 phases in a single vessel, a sight that can feel almost magical. Picture a small container in a controlled environment where this condition can be achieved. In one corner of the container, you see ice, perfectly formed and glistening. In the other corner, liquid water flows gently, and in between, wisps of steam dance in the air. The sight is mesmerizing, highlighting the transition that water can undergo. The ability of water to change between these states is not only fascinating, but also integral to various natural processes. The triple point concept is not only limited to water, it is a characteristic that applies to many substances. However, water stands out due to its abundance and importance in environmental systems. For instance, this phenomenon is critical in understanding the behavior of water in nature. In mountains where temperatures and pressures fluctuate frequently, you might find ice and liquid water coexisting at the surface while vapor rises into the atmosphere. In everyday life, the concept of the triple point helps us comprehend weather phenomena. Water's various states influence climate and weather patterns. Take the example of clouds. They are comprised of tiny water droplets and ice crystals, but exist in a gaseous state within the atmosphere. Depending on the temperature and pressure in the atmosphere, these states can change rapidly, leading to precipitation or clear skies. The triple point conditions can even help us understand the processes happening in our climate system, aiding in weather predictions and studies. The concept of boiling and freezing can seem paradoxical, but it is a remarkable testimony to the complexity of the water molecule. When water boils, it transforms from a liquid to gas, a process that occurs when it is heated. Conversely, freezing occurs when the temperature drops, leading water to become solid, ice. But under specific conditions, these processes can happen together at the triple point. This means that while some water is freezing into ice, the rest is boiling away into vapor. Imagine being able to capture this fascinating dance of molecules in a single moment. Many scientific processes are rooted in the understanding of the triple point. For instance, it plays a critical role in thermodynamics and is used as a reference point in the definition of temperature. In fact, the Kelvin scale, which is used widely in scientific applications, includes the triple point of water as one of its critical benchmarks. This illustrates just how important this phenomenon is not only in a theoretical sense, but also in practical applications. Understanding the triple point extends to its implications in various fields. In the field of meteorology, knowledge about different phases of water helps in predicting storms and understanding atmospheric conditions. In cryogenics, where ultra-low temperatures are involved, recognizing how materials behave at their triple points can help scientists design better experiments and technologies. In nature, the triple point plays a vital role in environments like polar regions or near high-altitude areas, where conditions can be extreme. It also aids life forms in adapting to different habitats, making water a versatile resource. For example, certain microorganisms thrive in conditions close to the triple point, utilizing the unique characteristics of water for their survival. The interplay between different states of water helps us understand the delicate balance of ecosystems. Each phase plays a role in weather patterns, shaping landscapes and influencing flora and fauna. Through the cycle of evaporation, condensation, freezing, and melting, water continuously transforms, supporting life and nourishing our planet. The marvel of water's triple point challenges our perceptions and showcases nature's intricate balance. It reflects the beauty of change and adaptation, reminding us of the interconnectedness of all things. The next time you observe water in its various forms, take a moment to appreciate the scientific wonder behind it. Understand that at specific temperatures and pressures, the ordinary can become extraordinary. The ordinary molecule of water dancing gracefully between states, embodying the sublime complexity of nature itself. Jellyfish are fascinating creatures that have roamed the oceans for hundreds of millions of years. Despite their beauty and intriguing appearance, they lack some of the complexities that we associate with more advanced animals. Notably, jellyfish do not have brains or hearts, yet they thrive in diverse marine environments. To understand how jellyfish operate without these essential organs, we first need to explore their unique biological structure. Instead of a centralized brain, jellyfish possess a simple nerve net. This nerve net is a decentralized network of interconnected nerve cells that allows jellyfish to detect changes in their environment. Imagine a web of tiny threads that can sense movement, light, and chemicals in the water. This system helps jellyfish react to stimuli, which is critical for their survival. When a jellyfish encounters food or a potential threat, its nerve net sends signals throughout its body, allowing it to respond quickly. For instance, when a jellyfish senses a passing plankton, it can contract its bell-shaped body to propel itself toward the food source. This simple movement is powered by the muscle cells that are also part of its structure. This reflexive movement occurs without the need for a brain, showcasing the efficiency of its nerve net. Jellyfish also exhibit a remarkable ability to adapt to their surroundings. Their bodies are primarily composed of a gelatinous substance called mesoglia, which makes them buoyant and enables them to drift with the currents. This adaptation allows them to maximize energy conservation, as they do not need to expend much energy swimming, unlike fish or other marine animals that rely on more complex motor functions. One might wonder how jellyfish can react to predators or other threats. Although they lack a brain, they possess specialized cells called cnidocytes located within their tentacles. These cells contain tiny, harpoon-like structures called nematocysts, which can inject toxins into potential predators or prey. When a jellyfish is touched, the nerve net triggers an immediate response, causing the cnidocytes to fire. This mechanism serves both defensive and offensive purposes, allowing jellyfish to capture food or protect themselves from larger marine animals. Interestingly, jellyfish also engage in a unique form of reproduction that doesn't require complex decision-making processes. They can reproduce both sexually and asexually, depending on environmental conditions. When conditions are favorable, adult jellyfish release eggs and sperm into the water. The fertilized eggs develop into larvae that settle on the ocean floor and eventually transform into polyps. These polyps can bud off new jellyfish, allowing populations to grow effectively. During less favorable conditions, jellyfish can reproduce asexually, producing clones of themselves. This flexibility in reproduction ensures that jellyfish populations can persist even in changing environments, showcasing their resilience and adaptability. Jellyfish have been around for a remarkably long time. Some fossil records indicate that they have existed for over 500 million years. They have managed to survive multiple mass extinction events, demonstrating their evolutionary success. This resilience can be attributed, at least in part, to their simple yet effective design. By lacking complex organs like brains and hearts, jellyfish can adapt to a wide range of environments and can thrive in both pristine and polluted waters. As we continue to study jellyfish, we uncover more about their ecological roles. They are integral components of marine ecosystems. Jellyfish serve as food for various creatures, including sea turtles, some species of fish, and even humans in certain cultures. Furthermore, their presence can influence the abundance of plankton, which plays a vital role in the marine food web. In recent years, jellyfish populations have been observed to increase in certain areas, which has raised questions about the health of our oceans. Factors like climate change, overfishing, and pollution contribute to shifts in marine ecosystems, allowing jellyfish to flourish. Their ability to thrive in conditions that other marine life may find unfavorable underscores their remarkable adaptability. Ultimately, jellyfish challenge our perceptions of biological complexity. Their survival, without brains or hearts, invites us to reconsider what it means to be a successful organism. Instead of relying on intricate systems for sensing and reacting to the world, jellyfish demonstrate that simplicity can also lead to resilience. They embody an ancient form of life that has persisted through eons, adapted to changing conditions, and continues to captivate our imagination. As we explore the oceans, the mysterious jellyfish will remain a reminder of the wonders of evolution and the diverse strategies life employs to endure. Deep within the marshlands of the southeastern United States, a remarkable plant thrives, captivating both scientists and nature lovers alike. The Venus flytrap. With its unique structure and predatory behavior, this plant is not just a botanical curiosity, it's a master of survival in its habitat. At the heart of its fascinating mechanism lies a clever counting system, which allows it to distinguish between accidental touches and genuine prey. Imagine walking through a dense, verdant area filled with exotic plants, the air heavy with humidity and the rich scent of damp earth. Amidst this lush greenery, you might come across the Venus flytrap, its green and red lobes resembling an open jaw, lined with sharp, tooth-like projections. These lobes are not merely decorative. They are intricate traps designed to ensnare unsuspecting insects, a vital source of nutrients for this otherwise soil-dwelling carnivore. But how does the Venus flytrap know when to close its mouth? The answer lies in its specialized trigger hairs, known as trichomes, located on the inner surfaces of its lobes. These tiny, hair-like structures are pivotal in the plant's counting system. The Venus flytrap has evolved a remarkable ability to differentiate between accidental contacts and the genuine arrival of prey, a necessity in its marshy environment where false alarms could lead to wasted energy. When an insect lands on the open lobes of the Venus flytrap, it does not immediately snap shut. Instead, the plant waits for a second touch of its trigger hairs. This method of counting makes perfect sense, as a single touch could easily be the result of a raindrop or a gust of wind. By requiring a second touch, the Venus flytrap ensures that it only closes when it is certain that something alive and nutritious is within its reach. Imagine an insect, perhaps a delicate fly or an unsuspecting ant, landing on the plant's lobes. As it explores its new surroundings, it accidentally brushes against the first trigger hair. The Venus flytrap springs to life, but instead of closing immediately, it remains in a state of heightened readiness. If the insect makes a second contact, the flytrap's response is immediate and dramatic. The lobes snap shut with incredible speed, trapping the intruder inside. This swift action is one of nature's most breathtaking sights. The lobes come together almost instantaneously, with a speed that can rival the blink of an eye. This incredible speed is not just for show. It serves a critical function in ensuring that the prey does not escape. Once the trap has closed, the lobes create a secure environment where digestion can begin. The plant secretes digestive enzymes, breaking down the soft parts of its meal, which will then be absorbed to nourish the plant. What is fascinating is how the Venus flytrap uses energy. Producing and maintaining its traps requires substantial resources, and therefore, the plant must be judicious in its choices. With its counting mechanism, the Venus flytrap is not just reacting randomly to stimuli, but is engaging in a smart strategy that optimizes its chances of capturing genuine meals. But why is the Venus flytrap a carnivorous plant to begin with? In its native habitat, the soil often lacks essential nutrients, especially nitrogen. By evolving to consume insects, the flytrap enhances its nutrient intake, allowing it to thrive where many other plants might struggle. This adaptation is a brilliant example of how life can take on unexpected and resourceful strategies to overcome challenges in the environment. When you observe a Venus flytrap in its natural habitat, or in a carefully maintained terrarium, you witness a blend of beauty and brute efficiency. The bright greens of its lobes contrast sharply with the deep reds of its inner traps, an enticing sight that beckons invertebrates to come closer. It's a vivid reminder of the complexities of ecosystems where plants and insects continuously interact, fueling each other's existence. The Venus flytrap, incredible ability to count, not only showcases its evolutionary ingenuity, but also highlights the intricate relationships between plants and their environments. In nurturing its complex counting system, the flytrap demonstrates an exceptional adaptation mechanism that has evolved over countless generations. As you think about the Venus flytrap and its predatory lifestyle, consider the countless other adaptations plants and animals have developed to survive and thrive in the wide diversity of our world. In a world where plants are typically seen as passive beings, the Venus flytrap stands out as a testament to the wonders of botanical evolution. It embodies the idea that life, in all its forms, continuously adapts, grows, and thrives, revealing the hidden intricacies of nature. Each interaction within its ecosystem, from the moment an insect touches a trigger hair to the instant the trap closes, tells a story of survival and ingenuity in the face of adversity. So, the next time you think of plants, remember the extraordinary complexities hidden within, waiting to be discovered and appreciated. Welcome to one of the most astonishing places on our planet, the Atacama Desert in Chile. This remarkable landscape holds the title of the driest desert on Earth, and it offers a fascinating glimpse into the extremes of our natural world. Imagine a place where certain areas haven't experienced rain for over 2 million years. This is not just a figure of speech. It is a reality in the Atacama. Stretching over 1,000 kilometers along the Pacific coast, the Atacama Desert is cradled between the Andes Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. These natural barriers create a unique climatic condition that contributes to its astonishing dryness. The mountains block moisture-laden winds coming from the ocean, preventing them from reaching the desert. As a result, the scenery is marked by vast stretches of arid land, stark rock formations, and a stunning lack of precipitation. You might wonder, how can a place go so long without rain? The answer lies in a combination of factors. The Atacama is home to several weather phenomena, including the cold Humboldt Current that flows along the coast. This current keeps temperatures cool and increases evaporation, while the mountains create a rain-shadow effect. In simpler terms, the area is sheltered in such a way that it remains largely unaffected by rainfall. In certain parts, known as the core of the Atacama, scientists have reported conditions so extreme that no rain has been recorded in millennia. Despite this seeming desolation, the Atacama Desert is a place of incredible beauty and unique ecological features. It is not devoid of life, but rather showcases astonishing adaptations. Unique flora and fauna have evolved to thrive in this harsh environment. For instance, you can find resilient plant species, such as the famous Atacama lily and a variety of cacti, which are equipped with specialized structures to capture and retain moisture. They exhibit a range of colors and shapes, creating a tapestry of life in an environment that appears barren at first glance. The adaptation doesn't stop with plants. Animals in the Atacama must also find ways to survive. You will discover a range of species, such as vizcachas, foxes, and even some species of beetles, each possessing extraordinary adaptations to conserve water and endure temperature extremes. The flora and fauna in Atacama are a testament to nature's resilience and creativity in the face of severe conditions. One of the most awe-inspiring features of the Atacama is the breathtaking landscapes that stretch for miles. The geological formations within the desert are intriguing, shaped by millennia of erosion and geological activity. Valleys, salt flats, and high plateaus create surreal vistas that can take your breath away. The Moon Valley, for instance, showcases stark white salt formations that resemble the surface of the moon. As you wander through these alien landscapes, you can't help but feel as if you are in another world altogether. Moreover, the Atacama Desert hosts phenomena that are rarely seen elsewhere. Take the blooming of desert flowers after rare rainfall, for example. In some years, when the heavens do open up, the desert floor bursts into a colorful display of wildflowers, creating an ephemeral beauty that captivates all who witness it. This transformation reminds us of the delicate balance of life and the fleeting nature of opportunity. The desert's surface can turn from parched earth to a vibrant canvas, showcasing wildflowers in shades of yellow, purple, and pink, generating an extraordinary spectacle that attracts visitors from around the globe. For those intrigued by the cosmos, the Atacama Desert is also celebrated for its crystal-clear night skies. With minimal light pollution and high elevation, it offers some of the best stargazing opportunities in the world. Visitors can gaze at a dazzling array of stars, planets, and constellations. The Atacama Observatory is one of the world's premier astronomical research sites, where scientists study the universe using some of the most advanced telescopes. The clarity of the night sky here presents a perfect opportunity to ponder our place in the universe, igniting a sense of wonder about what lies beyond our planet. As we explore the wonders of the Atacama Desert, one thing becomes crystal clear. Despite its harshness, it is a place of incredible contrast and beauty. It represents the extremes of our planet, showcasing both the resilience of life and the breathtaking artistry of nature. Each visit to this extraordinary landscape offers an opportunity to learn more about our Earth and the powerful forces that shape it. The Atacama Desert teaches us about adaptation, survival, and the beauty that can emerge from even the most challenging conditions. So as you venture through its mesmerizing landscapes and marvel at its unique inhabitants, consider the sheer power of nature that creates such a place, a reminder that life finds a way, even in the most arid of environments. Each grain of sand, each rock formation, and each resilient plant tells a story of endurance, waiting quietly to be discovered and appreciated by those willing to explore its secrets. This is the wonder of the Atacama Desert, an enduring testament to the incredible diversity of our planet's landscapes. Sharks are remarkable creatures that have existed for more than 400 million years. To put that into perspective, this means that sharks have been around long before the first trees sprouted on land. The first sharks appeared during the Devonian period, often referred to as the Age of Fishes. During this time, the Earth looked vastly different than it does today. The landscape was dominated by vast oceans and barren land, teeming with different marine life, while the first primitive plants were just beginning to creep onto the shores. When sharks first emerged, they were sleek, agile predators, finely tuned for survival in their aquatic habitats. These early sharks were notably different from those we know today, but captured a similar essence of predation and adaptation. Their ancestors featured features such as primitive teeth and streamlined bodies, enabling them to navigate the waters with ease. As such, they adapted to various ecological niches, showcasing nature's penchant for diversity. While sharks were evolving, the first trees were still in the early stages of their own development. The first true trees, known as Archaeopteryes, appeared much later, around 385 million years ago, during the late Devonian period. These trees marked a significant shift in our planet's ecosystem. They introduced complex forests to the landscape, changed the composition of Earth's atmosphere, and provided new habitats for countless organisms. The emergence of trees was crucial for the development of life, allowing the progression of various species onto land. However, sharks continued to thrive in deep waters. Throughout epochs, sharks underwent numerous evolutionary changes, adapting to the shifting environmental conditions, predator-prey dynamics, and climate changes. Their evolutionary success can be attributed to their remarkable ability to adapt and survive. Sharks developed specialized senses, such as acute hearing, and the ability to detect electromagnetic fields emitted by other creatures. This sensory prowess has made them some of the top predators in the ocean. Interestingly, not all sharks have remained unchanged. Over millions of years, many species have come and gone. The megalodon, for example, was a colossal shark that lived around 23 to 3.6 million years ago. This apex predator was so large that its teeth could be compared to the size of a human hand. Its existence illustrates how evolution can give rise to vast differences within a species. While the megalodon eventually became extinct, the lineage of sharks continued, showcasing their resilience. Sharks also play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. By acting as top predators, they help regulate the populations of other marine life, ensuring that species do not become overly abundant. This balance is essential for the health of ocean ecosystems. When shark populations dwindle, it can lead to a cascade of ecological consequences. For instance, overfishing of sharks can result in the decline of certain fish populations, which can then disrupt the entire food chain. The long history of sharks is accompanied by many fascinating adaptations. For example, the hammerhead shark, with its unique head structure, offers an improved field of vision, allowing it to spot prey more efficiently. Meanwhile, the great white shark's powerful body and sharp teeth make it a formidable hunter. Each species has developed specialized features that suit their environments and feeding habits, emphasizing the incredible diversity found within the shark family. We often think about changes in the environment and how they affect modern-day creatures. The fact that sharks have been around for so long speaks volumes about their ability to adjust and thrive in varying conditions. As climate change continues to impact oceans and marine ecosystems, sharks demonstrate a remarkable resilience that might just provide lessons for survival amidst changing landscapes. Through the ages, sharks have captured human imagination and sparked a myriad of myths and legends. From ancient cultures that revered them as symbols of power to modern films that depict them as fearsome predators, sharks have often inspired curiosity and fascination. However, it is essential to move beyond the sensationalist portrayals and delve deeper into understanding their ecological significance and the need for conservation effort. The permanence of sharks in our oceans serves as a reminder of the age-old connection between life on land and beneath the waves. Their existence has claimed a prominent place in the evolutionary story of our planet. As you contemplate the depths of the oceans and the creatures that inhabit them, take a moment to appreciate the ancient lineage of sharks, reminders of a time long before land greenery flourished. They represent a time capsule of Earth's history, a point at which the sea was the prime home for life. So, next time you see an ocean documentary or a shark depicted in popular culture, remember the incredible legacy that these creatures carry with them. From the depths of ancient waters to the present day, sharks have persisted through cataclysmic events and mass extinctions, each time emerging in new forms and adaptations. This long history enriches our understanding of life on Earth, weaving a narrative of survival, resilience, and ongoing evolution. Mantis shrimp are truly fascinating creatures, boasting an extraordinary ability that captivates researchers and enthusiasts alike. These colorful marine animals are known for their spectacular appearance and unique behavior. But one of their most remarkable features is their vision. Unlike humans, who have 3 types of color receptors in their eyes, red, green, and blue, mantis shrimp possess an astonishing 16 types of color receptors. This incredible adaptation allows them to see the world in ways we can hardly imagine. To understand just how phenomenal this is, let's first delve into the human experience of color. Our perception of the visual spectrum is based on the combination of the signals from the 3 types of cones in our eyes. This means that we can differentiate millions of colors based on how these 3 receptors are stimulated. The primary colors we see are blended and interpreted by our brains to create a rich palette of colors around us, ranging from the vibrant green leaves of trees to the subtle blues of the ocean. Now, let's consider the mantis shrimp. With their 16 different receptors, they can detect a vast array of colors that include some frequencies invisible to the human eye, such as ultraviolet light. This expanded sensitivity gives mantis shrimp an incredibly vivid perception of their environment. Imagine a world teeming with colors that look completely different to you than they do to a mantis shrimp. This extraordinary visual capacity is an evolutionary marvel, allowing these creatures to navigate their underwater world with remarkable agility and precision. Research suggests that the mantis shrimp's vision is not just about seeing more colors, but also about identifying patterns and movements with exceptional clarity. This is particularly useful in their natural habitat, where they use their keen eyesight to hunt prey, communicate with each other, and recognize potential threat. For instance, a mantis shrimp can spot a tiny shrimp hiding among colorful corals, leveraging its acute color differentiation to ascertain the best moment to strike. Additionally, mantis shrimp are known for their complex signaling behaviors. They express themselves not only through intricate body language, but also by displaying vivid color patterns. With their ability to perceive a wider spectrum of colors, these signals become even more sophisticated. Each color change can convey different meanings, enhancing their social interactions and mating behaviors. Mantis shrimp have also developed specialized eye structures to take advantage of their extraordinary visual capabilities. Their eyes are unique in that they are made up of 3 distinct regions, allowing them to simultaneously perceive multiple polarized light patterns. This characteristic further enhances their ability to see contrast and depth in their surroundings, offering them a competitive edge in their underwater ecosystem. Interestingly, the eyes of mantis shrimp are not only proficient at detecting colors, but are also designed to process visual information rapidly. This swift processing capability is essential when hunting fast-moving prey or avoiding predators. The nimble reflexes of a mantis shrimp, combined with its superior vision, create a powerful predator-prey dynamic beneath the waves. The scientific community is continually exploring the implications of the mantis shrimp's eyesight. Understanding how they perceive the world might one day influence advancements in technology, especially in fields such as imaging and vision science. Researchers are intrigued by the possibility of mimicking the mantis shrimp's vision to improve cameras or develop new visual technologies that could outperform conventional systems. Despite their impressive attributes, mantis shrimp also face challenges in their habitats. Environmental changes such as pollution, habitat destruction, and climate change threaten their existence, making it essential to study and protect these remarkable creatures. The mantis shrimp serves as a reminder of the intricate relationships within marine ecosystems and the diverse adaptations that life on Earth has developed. As we admire these captivating beings, let us recognize the value of the mantis shrimp's extraordinary vision, not just as a scientific curiosity, but as a symbol of the wonders of nature. The world is filled with complexities that often go unnoticed, and by learning about creatures like the mantis shrimp, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity of life that shares our planet, even in the depths of the ocean where these vibrant beings reside. In conclusion, the mantis shrimp stands out as a testament to the marvels of evolution and adaptation. Their 16 types of color receptors open the door to an awe-inspiring world, one alive with color and complexity. So, the next time you gaze at the ocean or contemplate the spectrum of colors around you, remember the mantis shrimp and its remarkable vision, a reminder of just how varied and beautiful life can be beneath the waves. The Eiffel Tower, one of the world's most recognizable landmarks, is instantly associated with the enchanting city of Paris and its iconic metallic silhouette gracing the skyline. But did you know that this remarkable structure was once a vibrant shade of yellow? That's right. Before the Eiffel Tower became the quintessential symbol of France that we know today, it flaunted a bright yellow paint job in the late 19th century. To understand why the Eiffel Tower was painted yellow, we need to explore its fascinating history. The tower was completed in 1889 as a centerpiece for the Exposition Universelle, a World's Fair celebrating the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. Designed by the ingenious engineer Gustave Eiffel and his team, the structure was originally intended as a temporary installation. However, its bold design and engineering marvel quickly captured the hearts of Parisians and visitors alike. When the Eiffel Tower was first built, it underwent a number of color transformations. The initial coat was not a milky white or a bold black, as we might assume. It sported a bright ochre yellow that had a practical side. In the late 1800s, iron structures were prone to rust. Painting the tower not only provided an aesthetic look, but also served a functional purpose, protecting it from the elements. Yellow paint made the tower stand out, which was especially important during a time when innovative architecture was on the rise. It's interesting to think about how different the skyline of Paris looked back in those days, with a bright yellow Eiffel Tower contrasting against the blue skies. This initial hue made a statement about not just the Eiffel Tower, but about the spirit of the era. The late 19th century was a time of great triumph in engineering and architecture, where people celebrated human ingenuity and creativity. Over the years, the tower underwent multiple repaints, experimenting with various shades. After its early yellow phase, the Eiffel Tower was covered in multiple hues, like reddish-brown and a variety of coffee tones. By 1900, the structure adopted a richer, darker shade, known as russet, and later moved to more muted tones, which were in line with evolving tastes in architecture and design. Through these various shades, the Eiffel Tower reflects changing tastes and the evolution of Paris itself. Each color was not just a superficial change. It represented the times, the advancements in technology, and the mood of the city. As Paris transformed from the industrial age into the modern era, the color of the Eiffel Tower shifted to elegant gradients of bronze, making it a fitting representation of Parisian style. Imagine standing in the Place du Trocadero, admiring the Eiffel Tower, as the sun sets and casts a golden hue over the city. This Italianate beauty was once a playful yellow, an exuberance that showed off its architectural splendor and the joy of the fair it was built for. It's hard to picture the tower as anything but its current earthy hue, but that bright yellow paint played a fond role in the history of this landmark. Today, the Eiffel Tower stands not only as a cultural icon of France, but as a testament to the creative spirit and the passion behind its creation. The whimsical yellow paint may be long gone, but the memory of its unique appearance lives on in photographs and descriptions of the vibrant past. This playful phase in its life adds depth to our appreciation of the structure, as it invites us to think about how we view traditional images and expect permanence in our monuments. This story helps us realize that even the grandest of structures can have a playful, ever-changing personality. When you think of the Eiffel Tower, consider the lively yellow it once wore with pride. Picture tourists standing beneath it, gazing up at a sunny, light-hearted symbol of hope and innovation. Each color tells a story, and the Eiffel Tower's once yellow facade is a reminder that change is not just necessary. It's part of what makes history so exciting. So next time you catch sight of the Eiffel Tower, take a moment to reflect on its colorful past and the many shades it has seen. The mystery of its yellow phase adds to the allure of the tower, emphasizing that landmarks are often more than just structures. They are vessels of memories, inspirations, and narratives bound together by time. In the fascinating world of reptiles, few creatures inspire as much awe as turtles. These remarkable animals possess a variety of adaptations that allow them to thrive in their aquatic habitats. One of the most intriguing adaptations is the ability of certain aquatic turtles to breathe through their cloaca, a somewhat unusual characteristic that has piqued the interest of scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. The cloaca is a multi-purpose opening that serves as a common exit for the digestive, urinary, and reproductive tracts. In most animals, this area plays a role primarily in waste elimination and reproduction. However, for certain species of turtles, This anatomical feature takes on a secondary function: respiration. The ability to absorb oxygen through the cloaca, sometimes referred to colloquially as breathing through their butts, is a remarkable adaptation that allows these turtles to maximize their oxygen intake while remaining submerged for extended periods. Let's take a moment to explore how this unique process works. Aquatic turtles that utilize cloacal respiration have specialized cells within their cloaca that can absorb dissolved oxygen from the surrounding water. This is similar to how gills function in fish, enabling the turtles to extract oxygen from their aquatic environment without needing to surface for air. This adaptation is especially beneficial during times when the turtles are in hibernation or during long periods of inactivity, allowing them to conserve energy and remain underwater for longer duration. One well-known species that demonstrates this peculiar breathing technique is the Australian freshwater turtle, specifically the species known as the Fitzroy River turtle. During warmer months or active periods, these turtles may surface regularly to breathe air, as we commonly expect. However, when conditions change, such as during colder temperatures or when they are seeking shelter in muddy environments, their ability to extract oxygen from water becomes a vital survival mechanism. Imagine the scene: a turtle resting comfortably at the bottom of a serene pond, its body hidden among the drifting water plants and soft sediments. With its limbs tucked close to its shell, it remains almost motionless, perfectly camouflaged from the outside world. In this moment of tranquility, the turtle draws in oxygen through its cloaca, processing the elements it needs to stay alive. This fascinating behavior highlights nature's ingenuity and the diverse ways living beings have adapted to their environments. It's noteworthy that the process of cloacal respiration isn't limited solely to the absorption of oxygen. The output, which includes carbon dioxide, can also be exhaled through the same opening. This dual function enhances the turtle's ability to filter and utilize available resources more efficiently while underwater. The adaptability exhibited by these turtles serves as a reminder of the incredible diversity within the animal kingdom. While some species have evolved to live entirely above water, others have developed traits that allow them to thrive in a fully aquatic lifestyle. From the majestic sea turtles that undertake epic migrations across oceans to the smaller freshwater species that inhabit tranquil ponds and streams, the world of turtles is rich with variation and complexity. In addition to cloacal respiration, aquatic turtles have other adaptations that complement their lifestyle. For instance, their shells are intricately designed to provide both protection and buoyancy. The hard, bony exterior shields them from predators, while the curved shape of the shell enables them to glide through the water with agility. Moreover, many aquatic turtles have webbed feet which act like paddles, allowing them to navigate their environment effortlessly. The study of these adaptations not only unveils the mysteries of turtle physiology, but also serves as an insightful window into the ecological roles these creatures play in their habitats. Turtles are often regarded as keystone species, meaning their presence is crucial for maintaining the health of their ecosystems. By grazing on aquatic vegetation, they help control plant growth, which in turn influences the composition of the underwater environment. Moreover, their nesting habits contribute to the health of sandy beaches and riverbanks, leading to a ripple effect that supports numerous other species. Observing turtles in their natural habitats can be a humbling experience. Watching them drift lazily in the water, seeking sunlight on a warm log, or slowly meandering through the mud, offers a glimpse into the rhythms of life that exist in ecosystems both familiar and exotic. This slow-paced existence encourages us to pause and appreciate the beauty of nature, to savor the moments, and to reflect on the delicate balance of life that sustains all creatures. As you explore stories of turtles adapting to their environments, it's essential to remember that these remarkable beings are not just ancient relics of our planet's history. They are also indicators of the health of their ecosystems. Changes in turtle populations can signal shifts in environmental conditions, making them essential subjects for conservation efforts. Understanding their biology, behaviors, and roles in their ecosystems provides invaluable insights into how we can better protect our natural world. In conclusion, the ability of certain turtles to breathe through their cloaca is just one of the many remarkable adaptations that highlight the ingenuity of nature. As we continue to learn more about these amazing creatures, we deepen our understanding of the complex relationships that define life on Earth. Every unique characteristic, from their specialized breathing techniques to their harmonious existence within their habitats, reinforces the wonder and diversity of the natural world that surrounds us. The platypus is one of nature's most fascinating creatures, often celebrated for its unusual combination of traits. It is a unique mammal that lays eggs, has a beak resembling that of a duck, and a body somewhat akin to that of an otter. However, one of the most intriguing and surprising aspects of the platypus is its venomous spurs, found specifically on the hind legs of male platypuses. Male platypuses possess these spurs, which are a rare feature among mammals. The spurs are not merely a decorative trait. They serve as a mechanism of defense and competition. During the breeding season, male platypuses can use their venom to assert dominance over rivals and to defend themselves against potential threats. The venom is delivered through these spurs, which are sharp and capable of delivering a painful sting. While the venom is not lethal to humans, it can cause considerable pain and swelling, comparable to that of a bee sting, and may also cause other symptoms such as nausea. These venomous spurs are composed primarily of keratin, the same substance that makes up human nails and hair. During youth, male platypuses are not born with fully developed spurs. Instead, these spurs develop with age, becoming more prominent and potentially more venomous as the platypus matures. This adaptation showcases the evolutionary journey of the species, illustrating how they have modified their anatomy for survival in their particular ecological niche. The venom of the platypus is also particularly interesting to scientists. Research into the biochemical structure of this venom has revealed various compounds that are unique to the platypus. Some studies suggest that the venom may contain proteins that promote pain, which can serve both as a defense mechanism and as a method for asserting dominance in male-to-male competition during breeding seasons. This provides insight not only into how these animals interact with each other, but also how they interact with their environment. The platypus itself thrives in freshwater regions of Australia and Tasmania. It resides in burrows along riverbanks and is an adept swimmer, spending much of its time foraging for food underwater. The diet of a platypus is primarily made up of invertebrates, such as insects, worms, and crustaceans. They use their sensitive bills to locate prey, and once caught, they store it in cheek pouches to consume later. While they are master navigators of water, the presence of venomous spurs offers them an evolutionary advantage should threats arise on land or in competition with other males. Remarkably, the platypus is often regarded as a living fossil, representing a lineage that can be traced back more than 100 million years. Its characteristics provide a magical glimpse into the diversity of life on Earth, and the platypus is often studied by evolutionary biologists, curious about the significant adaptations that have come along with mammalian evolution. Despite their uniqueness, platypuses face various challenges in the modern world, such as habitat destruction due to agricultural practices and climate change. Conservation efforts are vital to ensure that these iconic mammals continue to flourish in their natural habitats. Understanding the platypus and its evolutionary marvels, such as its venomous spurs, can foster greater appreciation for this remarkable species and the ecosystems in which it lives. The existence of venomous platypus spurs not only captivates the imagination, but also reminds us of the wonders of biological diversity. It exemplifies how different species have adapted uniquely to their environments, showcasing the myriad ways life can manifest on our planet. The combination of bizarre features that the platypus exhibits opens a dialogue about evolution and adaptation that stretches beyond this single species, touching on the broader themes of life on Earth and how organisms adapt to survive. In a world that continues to evolve, the platypus reminds us of the extraordinary mechanisms of survival and the intricate relationships that define ecosystems. These adaptation examples are vital not only to the species itself, but also to understanding the evolution of mammals more widely. The platypus, with its venomous spurs and myriad other unusual traits, serves as a crucial reminder of how much we can learn from the natural world and the importance of protecting its incredible diversity for future generations to study and admire. When we think of the tallest mountains in the world, the name Mount Everest often comes to mind. Rising to an impressive height of 8,848 meters, it is widely celebrated as the highest point on Earth above sea level. However, there is a fascinating story hidden beneath the waves that reveals a different contender for the title of the tallest mountain, Mauna Kea, located on the Big Island of Hawaii. Mauna Kea measures about 10,281 meters from its base, which lies deep on the ocean floor, to its peak. This measurement includes the portion of the mountain that is underwater, and when considered from its base to summit, Mauna Kea surpasses Everest by more than 400 meters. The reason for this discrepancy lies in how we define height when discussing mountains. While Everest's summit rises high above sea level, Mauna Kea begins its ascent more than 6,000 meters underwater, making it a unique geological marvel. The true beauty of Mauna Kea goes beyond its towering height. This dormant volcano, composed of solidified lava flows and ash deposits, has a complex history that dates back over 1 million years. Its formation began with volcanic eruptions that created the island of Hawaii, and over time shaped the landscape into what we see today. Although Mauna Kea is not currently erupting, it's important to note that it has had significant volcanic activity in the past, with the last known eruption occurring in about 2460. The peak of Mauna Kea is often shrouded in clouds, which adds to its mystique. It is home to a unique ecosystem that thrives across its varying elevation. As you ascend the mountain, you can witness the transitions in vegetation from tropical rainforests at the base to alpine environments near the summit. This diverse range of habitats supports a number of native plant species, some of which can be found nowhere else on Earth. The summit region, with its arid conditions and sparse vegetation, presents a stark contrast to the lush surroundings at lower elevations. Beyond its natural beauty, Mauna Kea holds significant cultural importance for the Hawaiian people. The peak is considered sacred, embodying the connection between the land and the heavens. The name Mauna Kea translates to White Mountain, a reference to the snow that can accumulate at the summit during winter months. This cultural reverence enhances the experience of visiting the mountain as it represents a symbol of harmony between nature and humanity. Mauna Kea is also home to some of the world's most advanced astronomical observatories. The high altitude and remote location create exceptionally clear skies, making it an ideal spot for stargazing and astronomical research. Scientists and astronomers from across the globe travel to observe the cosmos from this vantage point. The observatories perched on its slopes are equipped with powerful telescopes, allowing researchers to explore distant galaxies and celestial phenomena. This fusion of science and indigenous reverence offers a unique perspective on how we relate to the universe around us. At night, the summit transforms into an extraordinary canvas of stars, with the Milky Way stretching across the sky in all its glory. Those who are fortunate enough to be there at this magical hour can witness the breathtaking sight of the cosmos, a reminder of the vastness of our universe. Visitors often describe the experience as humbling, sparking a sense of wonder and curiosity about the mysteries of space. Furthermore, Mauna Kea's incredible size and unique geological composition make it a key focus for scientists studying volcanoes and earth sciences. Understanding the processes that formed Mauna Kea can help researchers learn more about similar volcanic formations worldwide. The mountain stands as a testament to the forces of nature and the dynamic processes that shape our planet. In conclusion, while Mount Everest may hold the title for the highest mountain when measured from sea level, Mauna Kea's impressive height from its oceanic base reveals an alternative perspective on what it means to be truly tall. As we explore the depths of our planet's fascinating landforms, we gain a greater appreciation for the complexities of nature and the wonders it presents. From its rich cultural significance to its vital role in astronomical research, Mauna Kea stands tall in its own right, inviting everyone to discover the stories that lie both above and below. Such are the marvels of our Earth, where each mountain has its own tale, waiting to be uncovered. In the intricate tapestry of nature, there exists a remarkable communication system that unfolds beneath our feet, hidden from view yet vital to the life of trees. While we often admire the magnificent canopy of leaves swaying in the breeze, the true marvel lies within the soil, where tree roots establish a sophisticated underground network. This network is primarily fueled by mycorrhizae, a fascinating association between tree roots and fungi, creating a symbiotic relationship that benefits both parties and the ecosystem as a whole. Imagine walking through a dense, ancient forest. The towering trees around you are connected in a way that might surprise you. Their roots intertwine with the extensive mycorrhizal networks, forming pathways invisible to the naked eye. Mycorrhizae, from the Greek words meaning fungus and root, are not just passive entities. They act as intermediaries, facilitating communication and the exchange of vital resources among trees. This relationship allows trees to share nutrients, such as carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus, enhancing their growth and resilience. For instance, consider a tree that stands tall in a sun-drenched clearing. Its leaves capture sunlight and convert it into energy through photosynthesis, creating sugars that nourish the tree. However, this tree doesn't keep all its bounty to itself. Through its roots, it sends signals and shares some of these sugars with neighboring trees. In return, these trees might supply the first tree with essential nutrients that it may lack, thanks to their deeper or broader root systems. This reciprocal generosity among trees strengthens the overall vitality of the forest. Moreover, this communication network plays a pivotal role during challenging times. When a tree is under stress, perhaps due to drought, disease, or pest invasion, it can send out distress signals through the mycorrhizal connections. These signals are chemical cues that relay crucial information to its neighbors. In response, the neighboring trees may alter their growth patterns or mobilize resources to bolster their defenses, effectively rallying to support the struggling tree. This form of community assistance is vital for maintaining the health of forests, highlighting the interconnectedness of these majestic living organisms. The social life of trees is not limited to sharing nutrients. They can also exchange information about environmental conditions. For example, when a tree senses an increased level of herbivore activity nearby, it can emit specific chemical signals through its roots. Other trees connected via the mycorrhizal networks can pick up on these alerts, effectively preparing themselves by producing chemical defenses or toxic compounds to deter the herbivores. What may seem like a slow, solitary existence is actually a dynamic dialogue among trees, revealing their ability to cooperate and adapt as a community. This underground communication also has profound implications for forest ecosystems. Studies have shown that older trees, often referred to as mother trees, play a critical role in maintaining the health of younger saplings. These elder trees are typically more experienced and can support the growth of their progeny and other nearby trees by providing them with necessary resources through the mycorrhizal networks. This nurturing aspect ensures that the forest continues to thrive for generations, resembling a family unit working together for survival. The ramifications of these relationships extend even further. As trees communicate and support one another, they help to stabilize the soil, promote biodiversity, and foster resilience against climate change. Healthy forests provide countless benefits to our planet, from producing oxygen and sequestering carbon to supporting diverse wildlife and regulating water cycles. By recognizing the complex interactions occurring beneath the surface, we gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of life and the importance of protecting these ecosystems. In recent years, scientists have been discovering more about the incredible capabilities of these underground networks. Using advanced technology, researchers have begun to map out mycorrhizal connections within forest ecosystems. This groundbreaking work allows us to visualize the hidden world beneath our feet and understand the intricate dynamics at play in sustaining tree populations. As we uncover more about how trees communicate and cooperate, we are reminded of the wisdom that nature holds, wisdom that teaches us about collaboration, support, and resilience in the face of adversity. So, the next time you stroll through a forest, take a moment to consider the bustling underground world that supports the majestic trees standing tall above you. The roots, intertwined and connected through intricate fungal networks, create a web of life that extends far beyond individual trees. They remind us that even in silence, there is a conversation happening below, echoing the essence of unity and cooperation that binds all living things together in this boundless tapestry of existence. Nature, in all its complexity, is truly an extraordinary phenomenon, showcasing the profound connections that lie hidden and the life lessons we can learn from them. The Great Barrier Reef is often regarded as one of nature's most breathtaking masterpieces. Stretching over 1,400 miles along the coast of Queensland, Australia, it is the largest single structure made by living organisms on the planet. This astounding natural wonder is composed of thousands of individual reefs and islands, which together create an underwater paradise that teems with life. One of the most remarkable features of the Great Barrier Reef is its sheer size. It spans an area of approximately 344,400 square kilometers, making it not only a vibrant ecosystem, but also a significant geographical landmark. Its scale is so vast that it can actually be seen from space, a testament to its grandeur and importance. When astronauts aboard the International Space Station look down, they can witness the stunning blue waters and intricate shapes of the reef below, a sight that highlights the beauty of our planet. The reef is primarily made up of coral polyps, tiny living organisms that work together to build a massive structure. These polyps are remarkable in their ability to create complex and colorful habitats. They secrete calcium carbonate, which forms the hard, protective skeleton of coral reefs. Over thousands of years, countless generations of these tiny creatures have contributed to the reef's growth, layering and expanding it into the giant structure we see today. One of the fascinating aspects of the Great Barrier Reef is its biodiversity. It is home to more species of fish than the entire Atlantic Ocean. The sheer variety is astounding. More than 1,500 species of fish, 400 species of coral, and numerous other marine animals call this beautiful ecosystem home. As you explore the waters of the reef, you may encounter vibrant parrotfish, graceful sea turtles, and even the elusive manta ray. The coral itself is an underwater garden, bursting with colors ranging from soft pastels to vivid hues of pink, purple, and blue. The reef also plays a crucial role in the health of our planet. It serves as a vital habitat for numerous marine species, many of which rely on coral for food and shelter. Moreover, the Great Barrier Reef helps protect coastlines from erosion and storms, acting as a natural barrier that absorbs wave energy. This function is essential for maintaining the delicate balance of ocean and coastal ecosystem. Explorations of the reef reveal a plethora of wonders. Scuba divers and snorkelers often share their experiences of the breathtaking underwater views. Swimming among the colorful coral formations, they witness the enchanting dance of clownfish among anemones or the majestic glide of a sea turtle. As these explorers immerse themselves in this vibrant world, they connect with the natural rhythms of life beneath the waves, gaining a deeper appreciation for the intricacies of marine ecosystems. Conservation efforts are essential in preserving the Great Barrier Reef for future generations. Various organizations and governments are working tirelessly to protect this UNESCO World Heritage Site from threats such as climate change, pollution, and overfishing. Advocacy for sustainable tourism practices has become vital in ensuring the reef's health remains intact while still allowing visitors to marvel at its beauty. Education plays a key role in fostering appreciation and understanding of the reef, encouraging everyone to become stewards of this natural wonder. In addition to its ecological significance, the Great Barrier Reef is rich in cultural history. Indigenous communities have respected and relied on these waters for thousands of years, developing a deep spiritual connection to the ocean and its bounty. Their stories and traditions add layers to the understanding of this living structure, underscoring the importance of protecting such a unique environment. As twilight descends over the ocean, the reef takes on an entirely new character. The waters shimmer under the moonlight, and bioluminescent organisms paint the surroundings with a magical glow. This enchanting nightscape showcases the incredible diversity of life thriving within the reef, even as other creatures take their rest. The sound of gentle waves lapping against the coral provides a soothing backdrop, a reminder of the abundant life that exists at all hours. Visiting the Great Barrier Reef is a testament to the beauty and wonder that reside within our natural world. It offers an opportunity to not only witness the stunning visuals, but also to foster a sense of connection with nature. Each person who experiences the reef carries a piece of its memory, helping to spread awareness of its fragility. In conclusion, the Great Barrier Reef stands as an extraordinary testament to life's resilience and creativity. It's a living structure of unparalleled beauty that showcases the intricate relationships among its inhabitants. As we navigate through this exceptional world, we are reminded of our responsibility to cherish and protect it for the generations to come. The Great Barrier Reef is not just a destination. It is a vibrant, dynamic ecosystem that encapsulates the essence of our planet's wonder. Its legacy inspires awe and admiration, weaving a story of life that continues to captivate the imaginations of all who venture into its depths. Welcome to a charming exploration of two uniquely named towns, Dull in Scotland and Boring in Oregon. Imagine the delight when these towns, with their whimsical names, decided to form a friendship that transcends geography. The connection between Dull and Boring is not just a play on words. It reflects a celebration of community spirit, identity, and a shared sense of humor. Dull, a small village nestled in the picturesque Scottish Highlands, is known for its stunning natural scenery. Surrounded by lush forests and rolling hills, this quaint village is also characterized by its tranquil atmosphere. Residents and visitors alike enjoy the soothing sounds of nature, like the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind or the playful chirping of birds. Dull may be small, but it holds a unique charm that draws people in, inviting them to slow down and appreciate the simple beauty around them. On the other side of the Atlantic, Boring, Oregon, offers a different yet equally captivating experience. This unincorporated community is located just east of Portland, nestled in the heart of the Pacific Northwest. Boring's landscape is rich with greenery, thanks to ample rainfall and temperate weather. Residents can often be found exploring the numerous nearby parks, hiking trails, and picturesque countryside. Boring's name, like Dull's, does not reflect the excitement of life there. Instead, it serves as a counterpoint to the vibrant culture of the neighboring city of Portland, known for its coffee shops, art scene, and eclectic festivals. The twinning of Dull and Boring is a wonderful example of how names can spark curiosity and create connections. The small-town charm of Dull, with its historic buildings and friendly locals, stands in delightful contrast to the creativity and innovation found in the bustling community of Boring. Together, they showcase the idea that a name does not define the spirit or personality of a place. This twinning arrangement allows both towns to share their stories and celebrate what makes them special. Events have been held that highlight their unique characteristics, from art shows featuring local artists to festivals celebrating local produce. Residents of Dull and Boring often exchange greetings that reflect the humor of their town's names, embracing the lightheartedness of their unusual connection. One of the delightful aspects of this twinning is how it encourages exploration. Visitors to Dull can take a leisurely stroll along the banks of the River Tay, or embark on a scenic walk to nearby Loch Tay, immersing themselves in the breathtaking Scottish countryside. Meanwhile, those traveling to Boring can discover the beauty of the Cascade foothills, engage with local farmers at vibrant markets, or even venture into the city of Portland for a taste of its renowned food culture. Furthermore, towns like Dull and Boring remind us of the importance of community. Both places take pride in their local heritage, fostering a sense of belonging among their residents. This sense of connection is particularly strong in smaller towns, where local events often bring neighbors together. Whether it's a summer barbecue or a winter holiday gathering, these events create lasting memories that bond residents and welcome visitors. Interestingly, Dull and Boring are also part of a broader trend in naming places that evokes curiosity and humor. Across the world, many towns have names that make people smile or scratch their heads in bemusement. From a town called Peculiar in Missouri to a community named Intercourse in Pennsylvania, the landscape of quirky town names is rich and varied. These names can serve as conversation starters, inviting stories and laughter, weaving a tapestry of unique human experiences. The collaboration between dull and boring serves a greater purpose too. It invites everyone to reflect on the importance of friendship and community ties, irrespective of how ordinary or distinctive one's name may be. In an age where connections can often feel fleeting, the twinning of these towns stands as a playful reminder that we can celebrate our differences and find joy in the unexpected. So, the next time you come across the names dull or boring, remember the stories they hold. Discovering new places enriches our lives, offering us perspectives that broaden our understanding of the world around us. These towns, despite their names, are imbued with character and life, and they invite you to dive deeper into their narratives. As we explore the connections formed between places like dull and boring, we remember that the joy of discovering new locales can be found in the unlikeliest of names. Whether creating lasting friendships or merely sharing a chuckle over a funny sign, every place has its own unique charm, waiting to be uncovered. So let those names evoke smiles and curiosity as we journey through the captivating worlds of dull and boring, forever twinned in friendship. In the fast-paced world of technology and online advertising, a significant controversy emerged between two of the largest players, Google and Facebook. This incident, often referred to as the Jedi Blue Pact, drew attention for its implications on competition, consumer choice, and the ethical considerations surrounding secret agreements among major companies. At the heart of the controversy is the document that unveiled a long-standing arrangement between Google and Facebook. This pact was designed to solidify their power in the online advertising sector and was reportedly rooted in actions taken by both companies to bolster their ad revenue by sharing resources and data. The partnership, which was kept under wraps for a considerable time, raised eyebrows among regulators, industry experts, and the general public. What exactly was the Jedi Blue deal? According to reports, this secret agreement allowed Facebook to gain an advantageous position in the digital advertising market by coordinating with Google. In essence, Facebook agreed to bid on ads in a manner that was favorable to Google's systems, thereby bolstering their joint efforts to dominate the competition. The term Jedi Blue itself evokes an aura of secrecy and strategic networking, reminiscent of high-stakes scenarios from popular culture, where alliances can shape outcomes dramatically. The implications of this agreement are profound. With this collusion, both companies effectively reduce the chances for other competitors to enter the market or thrive in the ever-competitive digital advertising space. They maintain their status as key players, creating an environment where smaller firms and startups found it increasingly difficult to gain traction. This raises essential questions about market fairness and whether consumers truly benefit from a lack of diversity in advertising platforms. Critics argued that such private deals contribute to a monopolistic landscape where innovation is stifled and choices are limited. This concern resonates particularly in the tech industry, where competition is often viewed as a driving force for creativity and improvement. By working together secretly, Google and Facebook appeared to prioritize their interests over a healthier market dynamic. Moreover, the Jedi Blue controversy highlights the increasing scrutiny of large technology companies by governments and regulatory bodies across the globe. These entities have started to pay closer attention to the practices of corporations that wield immense power over public discourse data, and advertising. As investigations unfolded, both companies faced challenges from regulators eager to ensure fair competition, transparency, and accountability in business practices. Public sentiment also plays a crucial role in understanding the fallout from the Jedi Blue Pact. Consumers today are more aware of how their data is used and the ways in which companies interact with one another behind closed doors. The revelation of such a secret deal has sparked discussions about privacy, trust, and ethical standards in the tech industry. Many users have begun to question how their online experiences are shaped by agreements they perceive as dubious or manipulative. As the controversy continues to unfold, the future of online advertising and the relationships between major tech companies remain uncertain. The Jedi Blue Pact serves as a reminder of the ongoing battle between competition and collaboration in a rapidly changing digital landscape. With increasing calls for regulation and transparency, tech giants may need to rethink how they approach partnerships and consider the long-term effects of their actions on consumers and competitors alike. In contemplating the Jedi Blue controversy, we can draw analogies to other industries where similar dynamics play out. For instance, in the world of sports, teams often engage in negotiations that may benefit only a few while leaving the rest to struggle for success. This can lead to a situation where a handful of players or teams dominate the field, diminishing the excitement that comes from a level playing ground. In conclusion, the Jedi Blue Pact controversy is emblematic of the larger challenges facing the technology sector today. It raises essential questions about ethics, competition, and the responsibilities of companies that shape the digital experiences of millions. The revelations surrounding this agreement force us to consider not only the actions of Google and Facebook, but also the broader implications for our society as digital advertising continues to evolve and adapt in an interconnected world. As we venture further into this digital age, the pursuit of fairness and integrity in the tech industry remains an ongoing journey, one that affects not just the giants of the sector, but every individual navigating the online landscape. All birds are remarkable creatures with extraordinary abilities that leave scientists and enthusiasts alike in awe. One of their most fascinating skills is their navigation during long migrations. While many animals rely on visual cues, the stars, or even the position of the sun, certain birds have taken navigation to impressive heights through a surprisingly intricate process involving quantum physics. One such bird is the European robin. Research suggests that these tiny songbirds have a built-in compass, which utilizes the Earth's magnetic field. This ability allows them to traverse vast distances, sometimes thousands of kilometers, with incredible precision. But what sets these robins apart is not merely their instinct. It is their use of quantum entanglement, a phenomenon typically associated with the mysterious realm of physics rather than avian navigation. Quantum entanglement, a concept originating from quantum mechanics, occurs when pairs or groups of particles become interconnected in such a way that the state of one particle can instantaneously influence the state of another, regardless of the distance separating them. This intriguing feature of quantum mechanics might seem far removed from everyday life, yet it plays a crucial role in the navigation of certain birds. Scientists believe that birds possess specialized proteins in their eyes, known as cryptochromes. These proteins are sensitive to light and are thought to be involved in the fascinating quantum process. When light hits these cryptochrome proteins, it sets off a chemical reaction involving radical pairs, a pair of molecules that have unpaired electrons. The orientation of the Earth's magnetic field influences these radical pairs, leading to differences in the chemical reactions taking place. As a result, birds can perceive the magnetic field as a sort of map guiding them in the right direction. Imagine soaring high above the landscape, the fields and rivers below intertwining in a patchwork of colors. As you glide through the sky, every twist and turn of your flight path is informed not just by your visual acuity, but also by an unseen force tugging you toward your destination. That is the world of the migratory bird, where the dance of light and molecules plays out on an unseen stage. Research on avian navigation reveals that birds like the European robin can detect magnetic fields even under varying conditions. Some studies have demonstrated that these birds can navigate accurately even when traditional visual cues are absent, suggesting that their reliance on Earth's magnetic field is ingrained in their biology. This profound understanding allows them to begin their migrations at the right time and make crucial decisions about their journey that ensure survival. Other bird species, such as the zebra finch, also exhibit similar quantum abilities. Scientists continue to unravel the complexity of how birds integrate various environmental signals, including the sun's position, the stars, and magnetic fields, contributing to their navigational prowess. The interplay of these approaches showcases the adaptability and intelligence of birds, while highlighting the amazing processes occurring at the quantum level. It is fascinating to think about how evolution has shaped these birds, enabling them to harness the laws of quantum physics to navigate the planet. Through generations of adaptation, they have developed an exquisite sensitivity to their surroundings, navigating vast distances with an accuracy that surpasses our wildest imaginations. This unique relationship between biology and physics not only broadens our understanding of avian species, but it also challenges our perceptions of what is possible in nature. It raises questions about how other animals may be similarly equipped to sense and respond to the environment around them. The harmony of life, grounded in complex scientific principles, invites us to reflect on the interconnectedness of the natural world. As we ponder the graceful flight patterns of migratory birds, we begin to appreciate the intricate tapestry of life, woven together by threads of instinct, adaptation, and now, quantum mechanics. Just as these birds traverse the skies with a confidence that belies the complexity of their navigation, we are reminded of the wonder that exists within both the natural world and the laws that govern it. In a world where technology often assumes the role of navigator, the humble bird stands out as a testament to the brilliance of evolution and the marvels of nature. The next time you hear the cheerful song of a robin or spot, a flock of geese gliding overhead, consider the hidden layers of understanding and connection they possess, guided by forces far beyond the visible horizon. Through this lens, we can appreciate not only the beauty of our feathered friends, but also the profound mysteries of the universe that continue to inspire inquiry and discovery. The avian navigation system serves as a reminder of the dimensions of life that often go unnoticed, encapsulating the essence of nature's intelligence and resilience in the face of challenges. The dance of quantum physics and biology reminds us to remain curious and open to the wonders that surround us, urging us to explore the depths of knowledge that nature holds within its grasp. Nestled in the lush landscapes of New Zealand lies a hill with a name that stretches the imagination and tongue. This hill is known as Tomatawaka Tanjahangako'o Otamati Pokai Wenuakitanatahu, and it holds the title of the longest place name in the world. This name, composed of 85 characters, is not just a marvel of length, but it also carries with it a rich tapestry of cultural significance and historical meaning. To break down this formidable name, we can draw from the Maori language, which is the indigenous language of the Maori people in New Zealand. This language is known for its beauty and complexity, and the name of this hill is a wonderful example of this richness. The name itself translates to something quite poetic. It tells the story of a famous ancestor, describing how he climbed a hill to proclaim his love for a woman. The essence of the name evokes a sense of romance and bravery, highlighting the importance of storytelling within Maori culture. When spoken, the name Tamata Wakatangi Hangakoa, Otamati Pokai Wenua Kitana Tahu, rolls off the tongue with a musicality that reveals the beauty of the Maori language. Each syllable flows into the next, and while it might seem daunting at first, with a little practice, anyone can learn to pronounce it. The hill is not just memorable for its name. It is also a part of New Zealand's breathtaking landscape, surrounded by rolling hills and vibrant greenery. Tamata Wakatangi Hangakoa Otamate Pokai Wenua Kitana Tahu offers a picturesque view of the surrounding area. Visitors are drawn to this location, not only to marvel at the name, but also to soak in the serene atmosphere that the hill provides. The combination of a powerful name and stunning views creates a unique experience for those who venture to this site. Visiting the hill is an adventure in itself. There's a sense of anticipation as travelers approach. The name, often a conversation starter, adds a layer of intrigue to the journey. When you finally arrive, the view rewards you with sweeping landscapes and a feeling of connection to the land and its history. Many people choose to capture this unique experience by taking photos or perhaps even filming a short video to share with friends and family. The scale of the name often leaves people amazed, and it can prompt deeper conversations about the history and culture of the Maori people. Interestingly, Tamata Wakatangi Hangako Aotamata Pokai Wenua Kitana Tahu is more than just a geographical landmark. It also symbolizes the preservation of language and culture in an ever-changing world. In today's fast-paced society, longer names like this may seem impractical or cumbersome, yet this particular name stands proudly as a testament to the rich heritage and storytelling traditions of the Maori Ditinch. It serves as a reminder of the importance of honoring cultural identity and history in a world that often favors simplicity. The long name is also a source of pride for the locals. It asserts their unique identity and showcases the beauty of the Maori language to the world. In a time when many indigenous languages are at risk of disappearing, Tamata Wakatangi Hangakoa, Otamati Pokai Wenua Kitana Tahu, stands as a beacon of hope, reminding us of the importance of celebrating and preserving cultural diversity. You might wonder how such a long name even came to be. The origins can be traced back to the Maori people, who have a long tradition of using descriptive names for places that reflect the history or mythology associated with that location. This practice often involves the incorporation of significant events, tales, or notable figures that have shaped the landscape or the community over time. Furthermore, names like Tamata Wakatangi Hangakoa Otamatia Pokai Wenua Kitana Tahu can also be seen in other cultures around the world. Many places have lengthy names steeped in history and meaning that contribute to their distinctiveness. These names often require effort and time to pronounce correctly, and they serve to connect individuals to the stories of their places. Exploring the world, you may find other long place names that tell their own stories, each woven into the fabric of the culture from which they come. There is an undeniable charm in these lengthy names, as they invite curiosity about their origins, meanings, and the history of the people who inhabit them. As you ponder over the wonders of Tomatawakatanjihangako Otamatepokai Wenuakitanatahu, consider the stories that reside within names. They act as links to the past, capturing the essence of traditions, values, and narratives that have been passed down through generations. Next time you hear a long name or come across a place with a unique title, remember the journeys and tales that lie beneath the surface. Each name holds a treasure of memories and connections, representing the spirit of the people and the landscapes they embody. Embrace the beauty within these stories, for they enrich our understanding of the world and the diverse cultures that populate it. Imagine a colossal, shimmering planet gliding gracefully in a vast ocean, its rings sparkling in the sunlight like jewels. This fantastic imagery becomes a reality when we consider the planet Saturn. Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun, is a gas giant primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. Its composition contributes to an astonishing fact. If we could find a tub large enough, Saturn would float on water. To grasp the significance of this idea, we first need to understand the concept of density. Density is the measure of how much mass is contained within a certain volume. A substance that is less dense than water will float, while a denser object will sink. Water has a density of approximately 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Now, when we look at Saturn, we find something fascinating. Saturn has an average density of just 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter. This means that it is even less dense than water, making it a prime candidate to float. The comparison doesn't stop there. Let's think about what it might take to create an enormous tub capable of holding Saturn. Visualize a water body unimaginably larger than any ocean we know, a vast container stretching millions of kilometers wide, a tremendous feat of imagination. In this hypothetical scenario, we could witness Saturn's magnificent rings, comprised of countless ice and rock particles, peacefully floating atop the water, while Saturn itself gently bobs. The beauty of Saturn is captivating. Its outer atmosphere is adorned with stunning clouds that swirl in shades of yellow, gold, and even hints of reddish hues. As sunlight filters through these clouds, it creates mesmerizing visual effects that dance across the planet's surface. Observers from afar marvel at the intricate patterns and the layer upon layer of secrecy Saturn's thick atmosphere holds. The rings of Saturn are perhaps its most famous feature. Composed of ice particles ranging in size from tiny grains to massive chunks, these rings create a stunning visual contrast against the backdrop of the planet. The sheer scale of Saturn's rings is mind-boggling. They stretch out over 280,000 kilometers from the planet's center, but are only about 10 meters thick in most places. Imagine standing beside a swimming pool and realizing that the surface area of those rings spans a distance far greater than anything we experience on Earth, yet they maintain a delicate, thin edge. This floating vision leads us to ponder how such a massive entity holds its form. Saturn has a diameter of about 120,536 kilometers, making it the second largest planet in our solar system. Despite its sheer size, it is primarily composed of gases, which contributes to its low overall density. The planet's core is believed to be made of rock and ice, but as we venture outward, we encounter the mesmerizing and dense clouds of hydrogen and helium. Let's also think about what we'd experience if we could somehow descend into Saturn's atmosphere. Imagining ourselves among gaseous clouds swirling all around us, we would be enveloped in soft hues of yellow, orange, and brown. The atmospheric pressure increases dramatically as we would move deeper into Saturn, transforming our experience into something utterly alien. Everything around us would be a fantastical blend of gaseous formations, and we would find ourselves descending through thick layers where temperatures can plummet to around -180 degrees Celsius. Now, while Saturn captivates us with its beauty and unique properties, the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, brings a contrasting image. Jupiter, while also a gas giant, is significantly denser than Saturn, with a density of about 1.33 grams per cubic centimeter. It certainly could not join Saturn in floating in that imaginary bath. Instead, we could visualize Saturn gently drifting above as Jupiter's heft tugs it downward in a symbolic dance of celestial bodies. Returning to Saturn, it speaks to the grandeur and mystery of our solar system. When we think about this gas giant and its hypothetically floating existence, we also celebrate the strange and wonderful characteristics of the cosmos. The planets orbiting the Sun each bring their unique stories and mysteries, contributing to the intricate web of creation that exists around us. Harnessing our imaginations allows us to explore these wonders. For many, learning about planets like Saturn opens a portal to a larger universe filled with possibilities. Each celestial body has depths to explore, and Saturn is no different. While in reality, we can't submerge it in water, envisioning such a scenario allows us to appreciate the incredible diversity and uniqueness of the universe. Let us revel in the beauty of our celestial neighbors and the unimaginable wonders they hold. Saturn floats in the imagination, where possibility meets reality in the most enchanting of ways.